Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Frags featuring Fortnite here at the HyperX Arena. I got Pidgey flying in onto your screen, and I am No Meta Nick. We are so excited to get this thing started, but first we got a little bit to talk about. There's a lot of players. There's a lot of players in the house tonight, so we want to make sure that they all get a fair chance and find out what we're doing here today. Pidgey, how you feeling?
I'm doing great tonight, honestly. I'm super excited to be back for Frags after we had our Duos build tournament last week.
Duos was crazy.
It was great. It was actually, I was saying it to like every single person I talked to.
Might have been crazier than the World Cup.
That's what I'm saying. I absolutely loved being able to watch Duos, and that was like the first time, like first two times, especially with the World Cup going on, that I've ever seen Duos build. So being able to see the confidence from these players, the aggression, and being able to have a teammate by their side, it was very fun.
Yeah, it almost seemed easier, right? Like you're able to shoot down the build, and you're able to slide in there in the back, wherever you want to, whatever side you want, and just hit a shotgun and get the player down. Today, however, we're playing what, Pidgey?
We're playing no build, baby!
We're back with no build here at the HyperX Arena. Excited for no build to get kicked off. We're just having a couple players get into the lobby, and I think we're going to get this thing started.
I'm super excited for no builds. That's what I play personally, doing my daily quests. I'm always hitting no builds. I'm a no build Andy, but this is where a lot of these competitors are going to thrive who have been practicing more on aiming. The people who have been practicing more in general on terms of being able to be confident in these gunfights. The assault rifle is going to be coming in full swing, and I'm guaranteeing that we're going to be seeing that Monarch pistol a lot. Your favorite, the little bang going on. I guarantee we're going to be seeing a lot of that being used because it can do so much damage, get right through that overshield into your main shield extremely fast. So it's going to be really fun to watch. And also, we're going to be seeing Portaforts, I do believe.
I was going to bring up Portaforts. I was going to say, don't forget Portaforts, because at the end of the day, we saw a lot of players get to that final circle.
And basically look like builds.
Yeah, it's basically builds at that point. So let's take a look at the format of today's tournament. You got all players competing in 5 games. Each game, the players will earn points based on placement and elimination. You guys know that. If you've been watching the past week, a player's total tournament score will be the cumulative score of all 5 games. And what that means is your points from kills and your points from winning a winner chicken dinner, as well as just a placement, will go towards that, and we'll see how that shakes things up. It usually gets a little crazy. Looking at it there, for a victory royale, you're going to get 10 points. Top 5 is going to net you 7 points. Top 15 is going to be 5 points, and top 25 will be 3. Every time you guys get an elimination, you're looking at a point on the board. So, you know, Pidgey says it week after week.
Week after week.
You want to drop down, you want to get your eliminations. First place, you're looking at $325 going to our best Fortniter today. Second place is going to be $205. Third place is $115. Fourth place is $100, and fifth is going to be $85. Honestly, Pidgey, I think you could go down there and get fourth.
Honestly, with as much no builds as I've played, I feel like I'd have a little bit of a chance. But these competitors are very talented, man. I mean, we've seen it time and time again where they're able to flip these fights on a flip of a dime, right?
And
they're able to just bring it all back.
Don't forget, Pidgey, we got to go. The top 15 get paid out here at HyperX Arena. So
that's
80
true.
for 6.
That's what I'm saying. I could be 15th.
No, I think it could be 4th, but 7th, $75, 8th and 9th get 70. I mean, the 7th and 8th place is going to be crazy playing for $5. And then 10, 12, and then 13th to 15th is going to go ahead and get the $60. That's enough for me. I'll go ahead and get 15.
Truly, I mean, what other place can you go that you can just come here and have better odds than anywhere else to double your money?
This is definitely the best place to gamble in.
It's not even really, the odds are in your favor. I mean, at the end of the day, being able to say, hey, it really comes down to how well you're going to aim, what your movement's going to look like. And at the end of the day, hey, if you're able to beat out 17 other competitors, you're getting paid out double the money.
Yeah.
And it's really worth it at the end of the day in my eyes. And being able to say, hey, I can work my way up the rankings as well. Thank you, Oliver, having the player rankings.
Yeah, shout out.
Amazing.
Shout out to having the player rankings on tap like that. It's you guys can, you know, just mid-game, just go over and look at the board and see where you're at.
Exactly. And it's fun. I think it's great, especially the community, Fortnite communities, very, very nice. They're all here to just learn, compete, and get better at this game, and really come here and making some money as well, because you're seeing the prize payout, top 15. I do believe we have like 33, 32 competitors here. I mean, almost half the place is going to get paid out automatically. It's crazy. It's crazy. Very, very cool. But the main thing is that you got to be confident in your gunfighting ability. You got to be able to get these eliminations, because top 25, 3 points. But if you get 3 eliminations, boom, you're safe for the next round.
Yeah, 100%. Some notable players in the building. Baka.
Let's go!
Back here from the World Cup, 13th in duos.
Oh.
So I'm guessing he's a millionaire now. I'm not sure.
You
but
got that epic paycheck?
Yeah,
we got to confirm.
Epic did something. They gave him something. So looking forward to him doing big things. Zafu, the winner of our duos, back in the building, ready to shut it down as well. And I've seen a lot of returning faces down there. So look forward for everybody to pop off today. And
absolutely. And I feel like
one of those 15.
I'm so glad that they've kept no build. They've done an amazing decision, being able to, you know what, kind of split the community, but give all these players, you know what, that don't necessarily like builds, they have their own avenue. They have their own way.
Just because, you know, maybe you're really good at builds, you're still going to be really good at no build.
Yeah.
I think they still transfer over. I know it's a different vibe, but even when just seeing the players practice, they are able to practice in a no build setting and a build setting. You're obviously doing way less.
I totally agree with you. I feel like at the end of the day, though, especially with builds, your primary loadout is going to be a shotgun and a submachine gun. Like that's what you're really going to be using, because very much close range combat. But now we're going to be seeing those assault rifles coming in.
4-to-4, it's probably something to maneuver through.
Exactly, and it's going to be a little bit different because you don't have as much cover. You're going to have to rely on, check on your stamina bar, make sure that you still have that sprint energy in case you're getting lasered down, and being able to take these longer fights that maybe a lot of these build players might not be so used to, because it is majority, hey, let me make a build, get into the build, make a window. Guess what? Shotgun bullets through the window, and then you'll be winning that fight. But now you're going to have that same vibe going on, but a lot more mid-range to long-range fights as well. So and I'm excited to see how it's going to go.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of players want to, you know, get into that final circle, but a lot of things that we're seeing when it's build time is we're going to get high ground.
Yep.
Right? We're going to use these mega walls. We're going to get high ground. We're going to make it so you can't shoot us down, that kind of thing. I think that's not an option. I think the terrain is really going to be a big factor here going into our first game. As long as the storm ends where there's high ground, there'll be high ground. If not, might be in the swamp.
We've seen that a few times with the last no builds at Mount Olympus. Everyone was chilling on the top of Mount Olympus trying just trying to get that high ground advantage, and then we saw a few eliminations there. We also, Mount Olympus, man, that's actually the battleground of the gods. That was, we saw another time where a competitor was literally sneaking and was able to eliminate a top tier competitor, which is absolutely insane. I do believe they got Unger eliminated by just sneaking around, and then saw him on a chest, and then boom, boom, boom. So not having that escapability is going to be huge, though. So I'm going to be very excited to see that as well.
Another notable player in the house, Pidgey, must be said. We got a huge old bachelor party going on. I don't know if we're invited, but I'm excited.
There they are.
We got the boys in the house looking like Carson Loyal and his loyal buddies.
Yeah.
Ready to shut it down here in the HyperX arena. Looking for them to do big things. Shout out to his fiance. Hopefully they win some money for the party tonight. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Oh.
Let's get this thing started. Look at me. He said, look at me. I am the captain now.
Let's hope that this ship doesn't sink and he's able to bring it home with some cash money. That's what who I'm gonna be rooting for. They both got the shades on. They're trying to throw some shade.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hype. I'm excited. I mean, that's awesome. What better place than the HyperX arena to have a bachelor?
This is where I'm gonna have my birthday bachelor party and everything in between, man.
I came here for my 21st. I won't even lie, guys.
That's the best. That's the best.
We got the best bartenders in
I was gonna say,
truly.
If you guys get thirsty or hungry down there, make sure you look out for a server. And we're going to get this thing started pretty soon here. Once again, you guys can head on over to,
David and
the
Mike
lounge. David and Mike,
you know,
they'll hook it up.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
and then
amazing.
if you get really thirsty, you can just come up here and steal our primes.
There we go. Prime.
No,
Get some. Drink some. They're amazing.
Drink
They're
some
wonderful.
Prime.
They're amazing. I
Yummy,
would
yummy,
drink it
yummy.
if that wasn't supposed to be on the table for us. But
you know, I
they're good.
always step out of bounds and grab one every once in a while.
Yeah, you did that last time. You said,
I get thirsty, man.
yeah, you know what? I mean, it's talking all about all these talented players. Gets
Yeah.
a little quenching.
And it's just tasty, so it's hard not to grab, right? Even when it's right in front of you.
That is not even wrong. I actually had my first Prime Energy here
Yeah.
a few weeks ago, so it was actually really, really good.
It's like being
so.
an alcoholic and working at the liquor store. You're just like, I just want to grab it. But yeah, Fortnite Frags here. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, on Sunday, we're doing a huge arena showcase, showing off some of the games that we can play. There's going to be World's Best Gamer pulling up, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you could be that. Win yourself some prizes. It's going to be a fun time. And the return of water pong, maybe we can get a little casting the water pong once again.
Yeah, that would be really, really fun. Honestly, the water pong tournaments were amazing. They came down to the wire. I was able to win my water pong battle. That was absolutely amazing.
W.
Very, very fun. We got to have some casters battle there, though. But
Who'd I beat?
Huh?
I beat somebody. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
you did. You won yours. But
Yeah.
I'm excited because every single game on Sunday is free to enter.
Free.
So you're able to come down here, hang with your friends, have a great time. I still believe we're looking for people to do the stage tournament.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really fun as well. It's 10 random games.
Last gamer standing.
Last gamer standing. It's going to be actually the most entertaining one yet, even though we've only had one. I heard the
This is
games.
gonna be the
I've
one.
been told the games, and it's. If you're not here watching what's about to go down, you're going to be missing out. I'm actually super excited what Oliver was able to brew up and do, because I'm excited just to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, shout out Oliver once again. And yeah, like he said, free.
Free!
Free 99.
Free! Why not? Come
Why
down
not?
here. You know what? Where else would you want to What else are you doing on Sunday night?
I mean,
Nothing!
Sunday morning football, but that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, Sunday afternoon. No, there's no
Nothing.
Raiders here. Come here. You know what? We're cooler. Right next door. It's just still going to be a great event. Last time, everyone had a blast with the last arena showcase. I'm glad we're able to bring them back, and I'm
The
glad.
only way that it could be cooler is if you were there.
There you go. I was going to say, if you're saying if there was like a freezer in here. We do have a freezer with some great food that you can order as well. So, you know what? Grab some food, grab a waiter and order some food. This is probably some of my all-time favorite food that you can actually get.
Yummy, yummy.
on the strip.
Best food on the strip.
Hands down, actually.
How we got the best food on the strip, the best bartenders, the best place to game.
There's like,
Why do we have to advertise that?
Truly, you know what? What's going on here?
What's going on here?
Where's best of Las Vegas in here? Come on, what are we doing?
This is the best of Las Vegas.
It is. It is. I truly, it's like a once in a lifetime experience just to come here.
Yeah.
And every single person I talk to, truly, and I hate to glaze it so much. I'm my bad.
Hey, I'm throwing honey on you, goat.
I hate it, but every time, because you have people who watch online, they come down here, and I'm like, is it truly different than just watching online?
Yeah.
They're like, literally, this place is crazy.
Yeah.
Right? Every single time I ask them, because I'm like, did you expect to have as much fun? Did you like being on stage? And they're like, literally, such a different vibe. It's so fun. The community is so nice. Everyone's so welcoming, especially if you're coming down here, you're playing online, you're from another state, and then you come here and you're being able to play Fortnite with your friends. It's so cool. It's so cool
Too
to see.
cool. Tonight, though, we got to play Fortnite Frags. We're getting everybody logged in to their match. And obviously, we talked about the guns that you might see. We talked about the porta-forts. I'm kind of scared.
Hey, a little bit scared?
I'm a little scared today.
Not much to be scared of.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. There's a little something to be scared today of.
What?
It's Friday the 13th.
Oh.
So
I didn't even know that, actually.
At any point, you could just be chilling, and all of a sudden, Jason comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, is Jason in Fortnite? Did they add them? No, he did. They did, right?
They have Michael Myers?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
I was trying to think. I got them mixed up because I'm like, I got that emo. But I
It's
was
pretty
like,
much the same thing.
Pretty much. Yeah, what? He goes around.
I mean, you could see either of them.
pickaxing people, you know.
They're definitely friends. They definitely go to the same barbecue.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's not a chance that they don't. You know what? But it's still going to be a very, very fun event. Like I talked about, we still gonna be curious to see if anyone's going to be utilizing more of the new Marvel items. Granted, they've been nerfed to the ground. Potentially, like every single item so far. I mean, we still have Shuri's gloves.
I saw a shield strat after the tournament that seemed pretty cool. You know, you just wait outside the build with your shield and have your teammate. But it's so much better to just both shoot the wall. So.
Yeah, it's still cool. I like the shield plus, you know what, you got the lock-on turret combination. That's really still fun. It's still not
like
that bad.
It's like a War Machine situation, right, for Marvel.
Yeah, so that's not that bad still. But just that shield losing so much health so fast and you just get stun locked. It's just tough to see who's going to be able to use that. I'd rather have that slot for like an assault rifle or something else. It's so hard to justify it when they nerf it so fast and into the ground.
I think when they do that, what they're saying is like it's going to have to be a flex for you to use this. You know, you're going to have to really show off your skill by using that. And that's what I think
really
we're going to see here today. I really am pressed to see someone like Baka in the arena once again because bro got 13th at the World Cup. He's coming down here to prove it. I have to think that he's learned enough and, you know, got it out of his system. Any nerves that you could possibly have, have to be gone.
Nerves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're playing on the
they
biggest
have
Fortnite,
to be gone at this point.
Truly, if you're playing on one of the biggest Fortnite stages known to man, and then you come down here, which is one of the biggest stages in Las Vegas, I mean, it's still kind of like you're still got those nerves.
If anything, we taught him how to do it. So.
Exactly.
I'll take my 100,000 in at once.
Oh,
okay.
Talking about people traveling so far and joining us here today. We've got a whole family on stage right now from the UK.
Okay.
Absolutely amazing. Welcome in.
Okay, UK gang.
Hey, great to see you guys here. I hope you're having a blast, and that's absolutely fantastic.
I wish I knew like some football chants or something.
True.
They got some bangers over there.
Oh man, no, it's great. Like I said, people travel so far, being able to come here, have this experience. I mean, there's no else place like it. Truly, being able to
greatest
compete
place in the world, man.
Being able to compete in esports, have a huge potential of getting paid out in playing a game and just having any single game you've
It's
ever
not
wanna
even
play.
rolling the dice. It's literally flipping the coin if you're going to end up the night with the money or not. It's kind of crazy.
It is. It is. And it's so fun. It's so cool. And I love it. Just
ending all the scores. We've seen people come from behind victories. Just the things we've seen at FORTNITE Frags is the reason we keep doing it, man. It's just super fun to watch.
It is. It truly, truly is. And I'm excited to see what these competitors are going to do, what the loadouts are going to look like, especially with no builds now having a little bit different of a vibe. I mean, everyone went away from the lock-on turrets.
Yeah.
Everyone went away from the jetpacks.
Yeah, every week it does seem like the meta is slowly shifting to something else, and you kind of can prove it here on stage whether your meta is correct or not. However, you know, we're doing a build, we're doing double builds, and now we're doing take it all all strip it bare.
Can't wait to do zero build duos. Come on, I
think we did a zero duo build before.
I think you did it with another person.
Yeah,
but
me and
I'm curious
Tugboat.
to see.
Want to give a quick shout out to our IT department down there, hooking everything up. Let me see if I can get my finger on them. Yeah.
Bonk.
Bonk. Gotcha, Ryan. Just can't say enough of how much they do for us here at the arena. The unsung heroes. I mean, there's always somebody that unplugs this or this turned off, or I seen a kid turn off his monitor today. Like,
they're there for everything.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? They are on top of it. They're not playing around. They're not on their phones. They're there to help you guys out with any problem that you have and get you in the tournament, get you running, get you going, and getting us into the first
as well as everybody that helps set it up, right?
Exactly.
Like the people that are here early and all of our staff here. Just got to give a big shout out, taking a look at the arena. Everybody getting into the game here.
Getting locked in, getting entered, and waiting for the battle bus to
Got to give a massive shout out to, you know what I'm saying, the bachelorette, or the bachelor, sorry, the bachelor. The bachelor party back in the building. Excited to get, they need some hype, that's for sure. They need to get hyped up. I don't know what else they're doing today. But
if they ain't going back with some money, I'm going to be very, very sad.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
captain of the ship needs to get the club into the money tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And we can only hope that he's not piloting the SS Titanic. But we can all be optimistic out here.
They have, do they still have that here? Yeah, no, that shirt is crazy.
You're giving me Riddler vibes.
I'm loving that. I'm loving the Rizzler is in the building.
Hey! Oh, the dance moves. Got the Fortnite built-in emotes going on. I love that.
Once again, I have to give a shout out to our Omen PCs. just running the game ever so smoothly at the highest frame rate possible.
It's kind of crazy that we have so many computers running, and it doesn't even affect us.
It's not hot in here.
It's the chillest place to be in.
I run one computer in my room, and I'm about to die. But
yeah,
we run 100 computers in this building, and it is chilly, brisk.
Don't want to be part of that AC bill, but you know, I'm the same exact way. I actually had to install more fans on my computer just to have more ventilation, so it gets the hot air goes
I got
somewhere.
2 fans directly on my face. It's crazy.
Just trying to chill you while you're getting hit with hot air at the same time. I had to do that recently, and man, it helped a lot, but man, it's crazy how
one time I just took a huge real fan, and I just opened my computer and just put it right on there.
That's so funny.
But we don't got to worry about that because here at the HyperX Arena, we got Omen PC.
Omen. Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh man, that's fast.
Oh man, that's fast.
Wait, did we just do that?
Yeah, we did.
You're welcome, Omen.
We need those residuals every time you use it.
Yeah.
Every commercial.
Also, the Eureka ergonomic chairs ready to be sat in all over the arena. I think there's about 100 of them. I don't know where they put them.
Yeah, they're comfortable. They're great. I love them. They're truly a very nice chair. You got the lumbar support. They're clearly designed a lot better than other gaming chairs.
Furniture.
You can actually see
It's furniture.
that they put thought and effort rather than just putting a slab of
Dude.
wood in the back and then said, hey, let's actually add some curvature and actually make it somewhat comfortable
So
to
their
land.
spine isn't reconstructed and slowly as they play 100
Giving that
hours.
gamer sitting stance, being like, oh, it got the gamer stance, gamer posture.
Yeah,
Nice.
Phoebe hit me with that. It's like I'm like locked into the game like this, and he's like, "All right, gamers, posture check." I'm like, "Oh."
Oh, yeah, you know what? Trust me, my posture's never been worse. As many games as I've been playing right now with binging Black Myth Wukong going on right now. But the arena looking beautiful, looking wonderful.
Always. Look at you. Look at me.
Look at you. Look at everyone in this arena getting amped up, getting ready for some amazing Friday Frags action. We're currently having some technical issues with some players on the stage. You can see all the IT people trying to get people in the lobby, get it going, get it running.
Yeah, look at Noah down there off break. Look at him.
Look at him.
Doing his thing.
Looking fresh. Looking amazing. Everyone just looking so absolutely
They're ready to go. They're ready to go. That's for sure. They've been sitting.
I know everyone's getting iced out right now. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying. I really wonder. Everyone doing their aim training, their aim labs, and then guess what?
That's what I love about Fortnite. A lot of games, people come here. You know, you're playing Valorant. You might have to find someone to play with or something. In this particular build of Fortnite, you can just join a lobby and you can just fight it out real quick. And I love how much you're able to do in that. I mean, I don't know if you've ever looked into like the ninja training grounds or any training grounds they have, but
It's great.
It gets deep.
It does. It's great. I mean, even then, if you want to just jump into a team deathmatch type situation, they got those in the game now, which are really, really fun. And just genuinely having any sort of thing you want to do, guess what? They got it now. It's something that I'm glad they kind of they have it in the game now. Now they're kind of focusing back onto the Battle Royale, trying to make that even more appealing now that they have that whole Roblox type sort of situation going on with the game modes. But other than that, I am still very happy with how Fortnite has built itself, transformed itself. It's been an absolute, really fun journey, especially I started playing like in Season 4, but oh, look at that. The stare down. Whoever blinks first loses.
They're not ready. They're not ready for the bachelor party. Or is the bachelor party right now? The party never ends here at HyperX Arena. I know that.
The cross-dimensional. Gonna have to turn. We're up. The camera's up here.
Bro's trying to find the camera.
Oh no!
Bro can't find the camera.
Breaking his ankles.
Nah, there's 2 of them.
He's morphing.
Hey, we're
He's
just
duplicating.
oh, it's the
Ooh,
it's the
the
jelly.
wave.
It's the jellyfish jam.
There you go.
Let's see if he can captain the ship, man.
Yeah, honestly, truly. You know what? Just trying to float around, wait for their time to shine. I love it.
I can't
Graceful.
imagine.
I've never
can't
seen
imagine.
a more beautiful creature in my life. Oh my God.
Well, I hope you guys are having fun at home as well. Once again, Sunday, pull up for free games. Saturday, pull up for more Pidgey. Sunday, pull up for more Pidgey.
And Nick,
I think Monday, I think we're doing Smash Monday as well, too, so.
I'll be dead.
We'll see, yeah.
And we are getting currently ready as the players are getting back in their seats. If you already didn't hear it, I'll say it one more time. Get back in the seats and get ready. Get locked in, because guess what? They say it takes around 20 minutes to actually get completely focused onto a certain subject. And this subject's going to be Friday Frags.
Is that
like psychological?
Fortnite for dummies, or what's that? What is that?
That's like an actual psychological
So
thing.
it takes 20 minutes to lock in, period.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see if these these players can lock in after game 1.
Like, if you pay attention to something else, you have to restart that 20 minutes, apparently, for your brain to completely get focused onto a certain subject.
That's why when I'm watching TikTok, there's like 4 things on the screen.
Exactly. Our attention spans are done, man. It's good job, government. Controlling TikTok.
Thank you, shadow government.
They're breaking our brain spans so extremely low. But I am excited to see, excited to get into it, and it's looking like we are in the battle mood.
Can I get the horn one time? Do I have that power?
I wish we had that power.
I know it happened. I know it happened, but quick off the rip, we went straight from the bus to the ground. Beastly WP loading up and finds himself a lot of health right there.
Yeah,
or shield, I guess.
Yeah, no, those small shields are going to come extremely in clutch, especially when it comes down to it. You've got also the bubble shield that are going to be very, very useful, especially when you get down to those final circles, being able to maneuver yourself.
Oh my gosh.
Dude. Whoa.
That's a lot of juice right there.
You know what? That's a lot of prime energy. Yeah, am I right?
Yeah, this must be my house with all that prime.
I love it. Then you got the Flowberry Fizz, going to be able to top yourself off. 100 shields, 100 health here for Nigel Walker. We saw them last week playing extremely well. Great to see them back in the arena.
I believe this is a young gun. I think it's the youngest gun with the coolest shoes.
Let's go. Honestly, it's great to see them back. Great to see them competing once again. And guess what? You know what? Just like any other game, you got to be comfortable. You got to get into it. But the big Dean Stama going to take down Kazu for the first elimination of Friday Frag.
Wait, Kazu, one of our top competitors in the week before, going down game 1. Look for him to have at least some revenge game 2.
Yeah, I would not doubt it in the least bit, but the big Dean Sama is going to be able to get the absolute jump on him. And
we talked about Dean Sama in prior weeks, and it really, their play style is kind of more, they're kind of the upsetter, right?
Yeah.
They're upsetting the game.
They catch them off guard, non-stop, like
and you can just see there, Kazu, one of our top competitors, getting taken down by Dean Sama early.
Very, very talented player here, and I love the ammo packages as well, because you get a small shield and some bubble shields as well. It's very, very nice. Literally one of my all-time favorite items. You get ammo, get bubble shield, get the small shields. Very, 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 very useful there. But
he's not going to go for the Portafor here, so what that tells me is he's looking for that to be a little bit later game situation that he brings those out. But right now got a lot of health on Dean Sama.
Yeah,
as well as other competitors.
And I would honestly, it's just not worth it to have the AUG here in the assault rifle early game, in my opinion. I think late game, if you're able to, just finding any other assault rifle in the game is probably going to be more substantial at the end of the day. Not grabbing any bubble shields either. Going to be quite interesting. Opting for the health instead.
Finds a big chest here.
Yeah, the Avengers chests are huge too. You get a big shield with that. That's going to be able to top you off immediately.
He's not taking anything. I'm just mad watching him. I seen him walk past with blue shotgun. I seen him.
You know what? That Peacemaker, not too bad. Not too bad. It's very, very strong, but I definitely think the Sovereign Shotgun's the best one in the game. If you're able to grab that one, you're going to be in a good spot. Being able to do guess what? Scope fire to hip fire. It's basically bang, bang.
Yeah.
Tons of damage. Very hard to miss as well. So I would honestly look to try and grab one of those bad boys. But right now, the big Dean Sama going to make some big plays in terms of making some free real estate happen here, waiting for their next victim.
Look at that. Nyjah, our young gun, is on the scene, getting one on the ESLA Fort. Hope that's not the bachelor party. No, they look like they're playing good.
Looked right beside. Okay, they're not angry yet. They're still chilling.
Hands in the air. That's probably.
But still in the first circle, it's going to get a little bit crazier once we get down the line, once the circle gets a little bit smaller. But in this time, Baka.
Yeah, Baka.
Takes out Blake Jr. Gonna be turning into Blake Sr. once we get into round number 2, but Right now, the Big Dean Sama still just waiting, just trying to see what they're going to be able to do, like we talked about with the high ground situation.
I was going to say, with no builds, just look for players to find these roofs and attics and get their shot off.
Yeah, it really is one of those things. If you're able to get those first, if you're able to take down the overshield first, you're going to be in a good spot.
And look at that loadout. Fear Baka already putting on the yellows, got the shotgun he wants. See what's in his chest. Who knows?
Ooh, let's see. I think we see a competitor. Oh, one of the arena counts taken out. Harry Trotter.
24. No, Harry.
No, the chosen one.
The boy who lived, come to die.
Oh, at Friday Frags. Oh, no. Let's see what's going to happen here. Got the auto block on. He's going to be able to thread him down with Uzi, but guess what? Those pops with those shock shields going down, though. Riley's dad is going to have to wait for the second round as we see one of these arena counts being able to absolutely lock in another arena count going down.
Once again, Karu, someone we've seen in the past doing a job right there. And I have to say, Pidgey, without builds being a factor, that jetpack with the auto lock looks pretty disgusting.
I think so. I genuinely think if you're able to jetpack, the auto lock on, and maybe an assault rifle, and then the rest being shields.
I mean,
I think that's the play.
If Hunt Dog had this right here, everything would just be demolished. As you see, he demolishes it anyway. But
I would grab that Monarch pistol. I'm not even joking. It just it will be able to take down that overshield, and then you'll be able to switch to assault rifle and absolutely shred someone. Even if you grab that headshot, it's gonna be a 120 as a headshot with it. It's not hard to land. It's an absolute laser.
I don't know.
I would absolutely be taking that, especially with these long sight lines that you're seeing right now. I just think it's such a good weapon in the game, but we're honestly a lot of competitors going away from it.
Yeah, I talked to Zafu a little bit before the tournament today. I will say, Tom Poole selected this kid, even though he won the last tournament.
Beautiful
Not
laser in
say.
there onto the bots, though. Get a little aim training in. Next circle map, so they'll be able to set up and get ready for whoever's going to come next. Really great work there. Going to swap out the assault rifle for the AUG, actually. So maybe I just don't know what's good.
No, he's just throwing everything. He's just getting a cash piled up top of there. But Beastly was just able to take down Nyjah. Pick on somebody your own side, dude.
Oh, now Sprint grabs one of these eliminations on the arena.
Hold on.
Bullets coming their way. Slides to the side. Don't know where they're getting shot at.
Oh, you know, it's the upsetter himself, Big D Sama.
Upsetting. They're up in the sky waiting to upset, fight it out.
Look at this angle that Beastly's trying to hit right now.
The Big Dean Sama just being able to have this corner shot right now, they're just not able. Beastly just cannot land the shot, even though they got the right, aiming. They know exactly where they are, but unfortunately just could not line it up correctly with Big Dean Sama being able to just head glitch a little bit out.
He's gonna go get the skips from the river, see if he uses them. Skip, 3 skips behind.
Oh, a lot of damage coming out. The Big Dean Sama going to be able to land some shots, but guess what? You got shields. We're going to be seeing now the Big Dean Sama going to put out more damage.
I like those shots.
Down. Let's see if they're going to be able to go after him. Got no boost, though.
Yeah,
and Beastly going to be able to jump down and maybe grab some of these Grim Gate dashes. Let's see if they're going to be able to utilize it. Not this time.
Wait, but
third party.
Yeah, Baka brings in the third party, and you got to be thinking that he could have 2 kills here if he speeds it up. That's a great shotgun straight to the forehead. And let's see if Baka can convert on the kill that that we were going to have here. Or is Beastly going to get away for free?
The Big Dean Sama missing that one shot, which was the game-changing difference there. I mean, genuinely, it was just a shotgun diff at the end of the game.
Oh, yeah, he's going to... Baka's going to go even one farther, one better. Look for that extra kill, but Beastly does a great job of staying alive in a couple of fights.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I purposely caster cursed it there.
Just saying, put him out of his misery.
Just to prove it.
Oh, Death Dealer going down to Keru, though. Unfortunate there, but really good for Keru. Going to be able to grab another elimination for themselves, but Baka currently leading the pack with 3 on the board right now, and with a very great medallion, especially for no builds when you're just surrounded by buildings. Being able to use that sonar and just see everyone who's around you is so insanely useful, and you're getting tracked for so long. It literally does not go away for a minute. But Ducky Monster!
Oh, Ducky's back, and Joel on the Glock. But this is our This is our bachelor right here.
Let's do it.
Well, I guess
Let's see.
he's not a bachelor.
I-
That's the whole point of a bachelor party.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
Okay, we got a little.
Oh, avatar flex. All right, you got the 4 elements
You know
getting
what I'm
shown off
saying?
there. Are they all gonna come together, give you a power up? And we see him locked in right now.
He's
I mean,
locked
really.
in.
Got the superhero green skin. You know,
Another
I'm
thing-
sorry. Gotta criticize it. It's ugly. I'm sorry. You got better skins there. Come on.
Hey, he's blended in maybe.
It is. It's blended.
I definitely think if that in the River of the River of Sticks would be looking nice.
Oh, there you go.
Jump around, but yeah, big shout out to coming down to the HyperX arena for your bachelor party. You too can be loyal,
Hey.
just like
There
Carson
you go.
Loyal.
There you go. She's wondering where he at. What is he doing?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. I didn't even think
Tunes
about
on the
that.
Allied Esports stream. Oh, that's what he's doing.
Oh, that's
Okay.
what he's doing.
Oh yeah, I'm so scared. Where is he at? Oh, okay. He's
We
playing
got
Fortnite.
ourselves at least one viewer here.
Oh man, we got Atypical Nerd.
Okay,
Oh.
a bit of an angle here. Let's see if he takes the shot.
Oh, he does and misses all of them. Oh
Goes.
my God.
Nice movement there from Ducky. He's going to get out without a scathe, and Typical Nerd's going to have to reassess his situation here.
Yeah, unfortunate lineup there for the bullets. You gotta be able to.
Oh
leave
my
it
God.
on. Oh my God.
I didn't know ducks could fly, or yes, I did.
I actually, you know what? I don't even know what to expect. You got a jump scare going on. And side shot, bang, bang, bang. A Typical Nerd is going down. They're gonna get bullied, and Ducky Monster is going to have to get suspended, but gonna be able to pop that bubble shield like
wow.
arrow. The menace coming by and now trying to contest Baka's 3 eliminations.
The
as they have
double,
it themselves.
the double bubble not helping Ducky out there at all. Just gets shotgun for his troubles, and yeah, that all came off of that one shot that I instigated. How crazy is that?
That was tough. That literally showing his location, and then guess what?
Look
Everyone just
at
formed
this.
down. And then we're going to be seeing Sprint trying to just run away.
Here's the real show of the auto. The auto doesn't shoot him there at all, and he's trying to get away, but Zafu. You said it takes 20 minutes to lock in. I think Zafu's locked in within 10 seconds.
And now we're going to be able
Nice
to
headshot. He hasn't taken a lick of damage. Zafu looking to win this one today.
Beautiful, beautiful double elimination. Might be 3. Being able to head peek out of the bubble shield. Absolutely great moves there. Beautiful, beautiful strat. Just saying, hey, I'm going to hop bang, hop pump shot, hump pop shot, and then grab that elimination. Karu at 4 now, being able to grab one of these arena account eliminations. But maybe we were silly because I'm not seeing a single port-to-fort action so far. So I think the bubble shield's the only thing in the game now. Maybe I was wrong. I thought it was still in the game, but
I swear it was.
I thought it was. I swear to you. But he might have been lying.
We
to
never
you
know.
guys.
We always do these right after they patch the game.
It is true, but I do believe that the bubble shield is going to be the only thing in the game right now that's going to give yourself some protection. So the late game circle is going to go crazy.
I think what that means is you're going to really see people really want to use the move juice. I gotta think that that's going to be the only thing separating these top players, and obviously you need these movement grenades as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Being able to combine those, the Flowberry Fizz with the moving Duvin grenade is going to be huge there. No, there's port-to-forts. Okay, we got port-to-forts. All right.
We know what we're talking
Zafu.
about. We know what we're talking about.
I was
up
like,
here.
every single person we flipped to has not had it.
Yeah.
So I was like, am I crazy? But we do got some port-to-fort action. Zafu bringing it out and going to be able to hold on to it. But sacrifices a lot for those kind of protection items. So honestly, personally for me, granted Zafu's the professional here, I would have dropped the bubble shield, grabbed some heals instead. Because you got four. But Hayden grabs an elimination onto Split, bringing us to, guess what, 13 players left. All these competitors got 5 additional points in that 15-player mark. So it's going to be quite interesting to see where everyone's going to line up going forward into this 5th storm.
Yeah, and a lot of things that people don't understand in this game, one of them is the fact that you can see who's doing well in the game. It's top left. You know who gets the kill. You know who's going to be up on that leaderboard. So
absolutely.
If you can kind of wait a second and look around and find your eliminations at the same pace as that person, you know you're in good help here. But
definitely agree with you there. Is Hayden going to be currently...
Oh, look.
doing some emotes while
Hayden
hiding in the attic. I mean, that's all I'm saying. You know what? You gotta get out there.
You gotta get out in the world if you want some kisses.
Exactly. You gotta be able to go out there, fight, then do the emotes, grab the elimination, then flex. Come on, you gotta be hiding in the attic and saying, hey, I'm just dancing for the screen.
Hey, guess what? He's 5 points richer right now, so he's doing the math in his head.
That is true. That is true.
Still on the board, doesn't have.
Uh-oh.
Okay, might have a little situation here.
Oh no, the aim is looking not too good.
It's looking bachelor party aim.
Oh no.
That's the same aim I had at my bachelor party.
And now Overkill gonna be missing every single shot
but he gets away.
Literally making an outline onto Carl.
Oh no.
And now the only looking like they're on life support right now. Someone get him a
Mr.
prime energy
Lloyd.
drink. Gonna be able to pop the small shield, give him a little bit of life. Will they turn it around? No! Overkill grabs that elimination.
Not bad though, like you said, still in those points. Bachelor party's not over yet. He's still got 4 games to go.
Yeah, absolutely. It's still saying, hey, got that 3 points. You're still going to be on the leaderboard. And you're going to be seeing once we put those scores up, they're still going to be in a really good spot, being able to land in that 12th spot, being able to grab those 3 points. But next round, definitely got to look towards more of that close
Might have to
battle.
sit in the Oh my gosh, just goes right on board. Is that a... I don't know.
I looked away and I looked back.
Must have been that golden og headshot.
I guess so, because they just got disintegrated where we watching.
Our one job is pay attention. This is hard up here though.
Oh no, overkill.
That's what happens when you take out the Bachelor.
That is, Zafu goes down to an arena account.
I mean, I guess he's not a Bachelor. I gotta stop saying that.
Oh my goodness, Zafu, 1 HP and a
1
HP. One of the arena accounts being able to bring the Juggernaut down.
Hey, Nintendo 64, baby.
That's all you need.
Hey,
playing it on the Switch right now and being able to beat Zafu.
That's crazy. One person, like, he's got to be shaking his head. I know Zafu, coming off of the win last week, definitely shaking his head off of game 1.
1 HP.
I mean, he's still got it, too.
HP.
He's letting us look at it, too. That is a grace of God.
You know what? And Zafu had 28 porta-forts, 18 bubble shields, and that was not enough. This one hit to make it or break it. That's such a heartbreaking situation to see.
Coming fresh off the World Cup, Baka looking to do big things here.
Talk about high ground.
Yeah, looking
Got the
at
Sky
high
Island
ground.
on lock right now.
Also has the jump, the way out. He's got ways out, porta-forts, displacement grenades. Well, the displacement grenades are kind of placement grenades, right? Like, they put you where you want to be.
Yeah, there's 2 different. There's the impulse grenades, and then you see the purple grenades there that give you more of a launch distance than trying to displace someone. So it's a little bit different, but you also got the EMP grenades that absolutely shred your shields if you're able to land them. We saw a lot of that on the last no builds battle. Being able to just toss one of those, turn it around, bring out the shotgun, you're automatically winning that fight by a large margin, getting rid of that overshield and a little bit of the main shield. Very, very good grenade if you're able to grab it. And a lot of these competitors right now, still, like I said, rocking only the bubble shield. Porta-forts seeming like they didn't spawn a lot.
Not a lot of
this
porta-forts on the field, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, people are walking past them. They have their own decisions to make. There's no high ground, like we said, but you got to use the terrain if you do want to be high ground. Baka taking some shots, takes that tree down.
Let's see, trying to just clear up some range, trying to give themselves the best high ground advantage as possible and be able to say, hey, no one's going to be able to hide around me. Great strategy.
This is the you can't run, you can't hide, I will find you. And he even gets a huge dink across the map on Hayden.
That was an overshield dink, too. I didn't get to see how much damage that was, but we heard it. Yes. Beautiful shot there. Just truly extremely lucky shot at the end of the day.
Blap, blap. Oh, there's a porta-fort pulled up.
There we go. A little bit of...
all trees must die. If you're
do not bring Baka to a
World Day or Earth Day.
Yeah, do not. They will be shot.
Oh, Kara looks like he's got this one in his sights. Let's see if Flo.
Will they be able to see what's going to go on here? Gonna have.
Oh, I like that. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
what a move. Just puts that shield right where he needs it on the rock. And
literally half of the bullets were landing, and you still see how strong that Peacemaker is. Truly.
This is a masterclass from Karu here. Able to get that kill, able to move around, uses the juice. Love it. Love to see it.
Beautiful elimination there. And we're going to be seeing if they're going to get eliminated. No, Hayden grabs an elimination of their own. 3 on the board for Hayden. Great work so far for them.
No more ESL FORTNITEs jumping in the bed. Looks like We got 7 storms. Everybody making their way close to that circle. It's gonna end in looks like right outside of Reckless Reels.
Yeah, and it's going to be very fun to watch because right when we get down to the 7th, 8th, 9th circle, you're going to be seeing chaos break, but with only a few players left, I do believe 8 competitors left in this final 7 competitors left.
Got
in
a little
this
gas
final.
station worker there. That's an honest living right there.
There you go. There you go. You know what? We were talking about that recently. I'm like, they were hiring $15 an hour. I'm like, imagine that in high school. Imagine that in high school, man. We'd be well off.
Free soda every day.
True.
Chips.
We got Hunt Dog, though, trying to bring themselves to not get a Hunt Dog going right now. But Heru going to be here. Tricky Boomba going to get eliminated. Now we're almost at our top 5 situation. Remember, that's going to be 7 points. So whatever happens here will be the game-changing difference for a lot of competitors on this leaderboard.
Yeah, Karu's looking around. He sees that somebody has laid waste to all the chests here, and he's just gonna get out of that again.
Oh my God, the movement
with the
so beautiful.
Yeah, with the storm moving at him, I think that was the correct movement there to get high ground. I mean, he's just reaping the benefits right now.
Absolutely. Karu being able to say, hey, I'm gonna take a fight when it's in my best interest to take a fight. I'm not gonna do it if I'm not gonna have that high ground, if I'm not going to be able to win this somehow. And now you're seeing Karu gonna be able to take out that player.
He found that bush. He found that bush player.
Oh, and he almost
Baka! No.
Saw him walk into the bush with the Flowberry Fizz and says, bang! 4 competitors left.
Look at all this ammo that Baka has in this legendary AUG. You gotta be kidding me. If there's anybody that seems like they're gonna win this thing, it's gotta be Baka.
I love it. I love to see it. But Baka, I mean, honestly, Karu had the best game right now in terms of elimination.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be looking pretty good right now, especially being able to get to that 5-player point, which they caused eliminating that player in the bush. That's still going to be a huge game for them.
Baka stole his strategy. I don't know. He just straight took his bush. He said, it's my turn. Hayden taking shots to the Porta Fort, having a hard time breaking it.
Almost every single person in this final 4 are looking really rough in terms of heals, shields, and otherwise. You're seeing everyone's health bar right now. It's looking like it's going to be an uphill battle, no pun intended, to try and get this victory royale.
Nah, that's a perfect way to say it, Pidgey. You see Baka exactly placed where he needs to be. That's got to be another 1 health. Another 1 health situation there, and Baka takes advantage.
Gold AUG is where it's at. It's going to absolutely shred, do damage, and absolutely break.
No tree and no Porta Fort is safe. Hayden trying to get a shot on Baka, but I can't even see him on the POV.
But Baka can see Hayden, and he's going in for this final battle.
Hunt Dog trying to get the kill instead, and he does. And now it's just up to Baka. And there it is. Baka.
Gonna be able to do the new dance and jingle their way to the first victory royale of the night.
Beautiful stuff there from Baka. Love what I see in the future for him. I mean, you shut it down at the World Cup. You get your paycheck from there. You hightail it over to the HyperX arena. I mean, this is where real gamers game.
Just that high ground it up to the arena. You know what? Just seeing how much in control and how confident they were, especially going in that top 3 situation. They knew what was going on. They knew what was happening.
I knew going into game 1, you know, you don't have builds. So when it gets down to that final circle, you need to be at the highest elevation point. And Baka was.
He really, really was. He was in a very good spot, locked in, like we talked about, being able to just say, hey, I'm going to go in. I'm going to win this victory royale. There's not going to be anyone getting in my way.
Yeah. Zafu doing a amazing job as well. He does like 1 or 2 kills, right? The winner of our last tournament gets 1 or 2 kills and then has a devastating 1 health remaining fight. So you got to be thinking in your head, Zafu's going to be coming back for vengeance in round 2.
Absolutely. I mean, we all love Zafu, plays extremely well, is really talented at the game. But man, those kind of 1 elimination rounds is going to be absolutely one of the biggest factors of what's going to make it or break it on your leaderboard battle, because at the end of the day, you're going to be seeing a lot of different situations where Zafu might even play it even safer after being tilted out, leaving a competitor at 1 HP.
There was a lot of players that kind of went in and just kind of hid a little bit, and they did very well as far as points. Now, you get more points when you get eliminations. However, if you're not too, if you're kind of scared about your shot, there was a guy just hanging out in the bush at the end. So.
He was. Guess what? He almost got that extra 7 points.
Almost.
If there wasn't a competitor named Karu.
Yeah, Karu, Baka. These guys shoot bushes. They shoot trees. It's the #1 thing you got to look out for, and that goes back to the first season of Fortnite.
Yeah, I mean, truly, if you do not go into a bush and think that you're going to be able to catch one of these players off guard.
I mean, you definitely can, but there needs to be extra plan. It can't just be sit here.
I would say sit behind a boulder rather than a bush. That's all.
That's a nice boulder.
That's all I'm saying. I actually, at the end of the day, do not pick a bush, pick a boulder, because these competitive players, they can't shoot through the boulder.
Yeah.
They'll shoot through the bush, though, and a majority of the time, I feel like anyone who comes here regularly knows that maybe that someone's trying to catch you off guard. They're going to shoot. They're going to use a shotgun bullet through it, and if they land a shot, they're going to keep spamming it, and you're not going to be ready for what's about to happen next. Because what's about to happen next, you're going back to the main menu.
Yeah. Well, we got a bachelor party. We got the UK in the building, and we got Baka.
Yeah.
So look forward for this one to be one for the books.
It really is. So far, it's been absolutely amazing. Man, I mean, truly, the thing is cool about no builds, right? Because a lot of the times we'd see right when someone gets shot, hey, guess what? Put up the Taj Mahal, be able to protect yourself, which is really cool to watch. I think they're extremely talented. It's really coming out of place from jealousy of not being able to be that good at builds. When you're saying, hey, right when you get shot, you're going to be able to protect yourself and kind of change the pace of the battle. But then in this situation, you got to fight back.
You could throw up a portafort, you could throw up a shield, but we saw the shields not really being a factor there. We saw it being a factor in offense, not so much defense.
Yeah, that was crazy. It wasn't it?
Yeah, and I also think when you're talking about no builds, there's so many things in the game at the moment to move you. So when you do builds, if you put up the Taj Mahal, right? I don't know why we always use the Taj Mahal.
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
But
if you put up Disneyland,
if you set up Disneyland, right, and there's roller coasters, and you jump away with your fizz or with whatever, you're doing the exact same thing you would do in no build. So I think we're seeing the players do a similar version of that.
But you're just not able to put up the walls behind you to give you that protection that these players normally have. Yeah. And now you're just literally, it comes down to saying, hey, if this person's lasering me across the map, are they going to have the aim, the accuracy, and otherwise to give them the advantage they need?
It really is coming down to aim, it does seem.
Yeah.
And most of these players, towards that final circle, really looking for them to pipe up, get energized, because those are where your kills really matter. You're not only getting an elimination, you're getting a stop on somebody else's whole game. So that's where the point totals can really switch up. We saw the portaforts not really be an issue. There was about 3 or 4 portaforts at the end that were just choppered down by Baka.
I guess they brought it, like they pulled back the portaforts, because I swore I see like so many when I'm playing.
Well, just imagine you got the portafort, you got a way out of the portafort, and you have a bubble shield. That would be feeling pretty safe. But a bubble in a bush might be even better than that, right? Just
bubble in a boulder.
Well, we saw a bubble in a boulder, and that didn't go too well.
That is true. Even with that competitor, they did bring out the Uzis when you should always start with the shotgun, then go into the Uzis. That is always a better situation. Get their overshield down, and then the Uzis will shred. But at the end of the day,
switch for speed.
Exactly. At the end of the day, though, a lot of these competitive players, you saw their loadouts. It was a shotgun, an assault rifle, and that assault rifle was usually the AUG. That you saw at the end of the day. Not a lot of different choices there. No Scar, no tactical. It's really, really interesting to see.
A lot of these players are going to be playing from far away, too.
Yeah,
so
and that AUG, just a little bit of taps, a little bit just does your entire shield.
I think Baka, obviously, because just coming back from the World Cup, you know what is what, but I think he obviously had the right loadout for the situation here that we have today.
Absolutely. I could not say it better, because then really if you're watching and you're trying to figure out what you should be doing, grabbing that Peacemaker, grabbing the AUG, and just calling it a day. Grab a portafort and then heals and shields. Do not feel like you need 15 different weapons, because the majority of the time you're either going to be close range or long range. And that's what I
Also,
said.
yeah.
Because the long range battles are going to be the make it or break it situation for a ton of these competitors.
Yeah, and if you're confident in your shot, you don't really have to worry about heals, right? You have a little bit, but normally the person that you eliminate is going to have the heals on the ground for you.
Exactly.
So
A little bit of a reward there. I
Yeah.
mean, sometimes you won't find the med.
yeah, sometimes you won't get nothing. You find an ESL account that might have that might not have too much on him.
Yeah, but you'll probably find some shields, which is going to be huge, especially so you can't be scared of these fights because you'll be able to reap those rewards, especially early game, because then you have more time to loot. You'll be able to go to a named location, grab some more heals, grab some more shields, and do what you need to do to win.
And I don't know if you guys hear that, but Game 2 is starting very shortly. If you guys are having fun at home, hey, man, we'll take a follow.
Do it. Why not?
We'll take a something.
But if you want to talk to us here in the absolute amazing commentary desk, twitch.tv/Allied Esports, tell us, what's your favorite weapon in the game right now? Why not? You know what? What's your favorite Marvel item in the game right now? Put it into the twitch.tv/Allied Esports, and we'll be able to shout you out on stream. Why not?
I really like the jetpack right now with the auto.
I love the
I think that
jetpack. I
can
think
really
it's very
help
fun.
you in a situation if you are one of those players that may not be too good at aiming. Why not use auto aim?
Hey,
That'll work.
And a shield that does 50 damage per hit. Why not?
Why not?
I truly do like that combination. I'm glad they brought back the jetpack as we get to round 2 of Friday Frags. Let's see who's gonna be able to come out.
Wait,
on
this is
top of
this is a crazy land. Hold on. We
Going
are.
all the way to the edge of the
I
map.
feel like
Look at
there's
this.
a lot of these players at the. Okay, that was just the edge. They're all dropping.
Okay.
We don't need to watch them.
No. But honestly, it's going to be quite fun to see what's going on. Gatekeeper plus the Hyper SMG is what, guess what? Stogie said Gatekeeper. I don't know why I keep on thinking Peacemaker, but Gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper, Peacemaker.
I keep on thinking Apex.
See.
Oh, technical
See.
issue.
Thank God we have such amazing IT department that's going to get us into the game quickly.
There we go.
Otherwise, we'd be SOL.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be getting everybody back in the lobby. Please stay seated. Yeah, stay seated. Go back to the lobby. Go back to main screen. That round is not going to count. It's going to get you back into round 2 momentarily.
If you did get elimination, sorry.
Sorry. If you somehow did, right when you were jumping out of the plane, you just took someone down with you, kind of, I don't know.
What's the game missing right now, Pidgey? What do you? I know
What
that's kind of a loaded
Well, I was
question
enjoying
right
the Marvel items when they were kind of crazy. I thought they were very fun, and now you got even the new. I mean, we're not going to see it because of the tournament mode, but you got the new Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Whole turn into Doctor Doom.
I watched Mr. Nick A30 kill an entire lobby with that Doctor Doom.
You got No Meta Chick in the chat. 1020.
What's up,
Hey.
What's up, bro?
Hey. Being able to say hello.
What's up,
That-
bro?
All right, and then we got Brody in the chat saying, "Hey, Mark."
What's up, Brody?
Hey, Mark.
Hey, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I forgot what the rest.
I know it's been so long. It's such a meme for so long, and then it just
Oh
went
no,
away.
I did not hit her.
I did not.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, what a movie! Check it out if you haven't. But
2 or 3 movies just spawned off of that movie.
it really did. I
Gotta
loved
be a great
it.
movie,
I loved it.
We love
But-
hate watching movies.
Oh man. But honestly, what the game is missing?
Yeah,
What
what's the
is
game missing?
Missing something. Mech suits, obviously. Just kidding. All right.
That's fair.
Then honest, all I was saying,
We got
man.
Portafort. We got a way to move around. We got a way to shoot long. I think the game's missing a sniper. Maybe even a
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
Maybe
they
even
have
a
no
rocket
snipers in
launcher
the game right now. I mean, I guess you could say the Monarch pistol is kind of a sniper in a sense if you're able to put a scope on it. But even then, I mean,
I just can't believe there's a battle royale out right now that doesn't have a long-ranged weapon, especially since these kids would be going for high ground 360 no scopes if they could. So-
Yeah, I actually 1000% agree. I was just thinking that last game too. I'm like, so odd.
That one time that guy got sniped.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's so odd that we don't have like a one-shot, one kill. I love that. with the one-shot sniper rifle, the heavy assault rifle that was previously in the game. But I feel like they need to bring back the 3-shot. That was my personal favorite. I think that was so satisfying, especially the fact now that every single sniper rifle will one-shot you with a headshot. I think that's very satisfying.
Agreed.
Very rewarding. And it's just fun to watch, too, just be able to see that talent go on. Being like, whoa. It would be cool kind of have a bullet POV tracking shot, you know? But I
just keep missing and just keep watching the bullet go somewhere.
Honestly, imagine that.
I remember when the rockets, you could maneuver the rockets.
Oh, that was such
and
a good time.
I was like setting up the self-driving rocket ride. It's
such
a good time.
Oh man.
I used to my whole you know, because I'm no meta dick, so I'm just doing something different every time. But rocket sniper, I was rocking for a long time because if they get up close, I got a rocket, and if they're far away, I got a sniper. So.
Exactly. I actually do think, and especially they added. They actually made the bullet drop a lot more substantial in Fortnite now, so that's going to be a little bit different. It made it a little bit different when
I kind of want the
game.
I kind of want the go-kart to come back. Do you remember the go-kart?
The go-kart? No.
Yeah, there was like not the go-kart. It's a
shopping cart.
Shopping cart was fun.
That was fun. I enjoyed that.
You could like put stuff in it. All right, we're getting game 2 started here right now.
There we go. 32 competitors. We accidentally had a little
somebody wasn't sitting down or something. What's up, Magneto?
Oh, let's see. We got the Deadpool skin going on as well. I think it's classic Deadpool too, not the new one. Which
wait, is that Deadpool? Oh, I thought that was Magneto.
Well, the first one was Magneto.
Yeah,
that was Deadpool.
Okay.
So we got some Marvel skin rep going on.
Up,
I love to see it.
They heard it. They heard it.
V-Man Vance, I shout you out being able to bring in the Deadpool skin. Let's see if the Merc with the mouth is going to be able to, guess what, add up some eliminations and get themselves on the board. We're not gonna have those updates, unfortunately.
They had the one with the thing through his head, right? They had like the
the arrow.
Yeah,
that's with the newer ones. I like this version a lot. The cell shading is so tough because you can see how good this looks. The textures and everything just looks so perfect. Then you got the cell shading ones, which look good, but I just like the regular version of the skin so much more. It just looks so good.
Taking me out of it when you do that.
Yeah, but V-Man's gonna be able to grab a huge loadout right off the bat, but unfortunately not going to be able to find any other eliminations. But Spled will be our first eliminated of the night. Oh no.
Not Spled.
And that's going to be, guess what? Queue up some Battle Royale rounds, queue up some more, get yourself back in the game, get yourself some aim some aim practice just so you're ready for round 3. Because just because you got eliminated now does not matter. It really doesn't. You got 3 more rounds to go and you'll be good to go.
Yeah, points in total. Looking for the top amount of points. So Riley's dad
got the John Wick going out right now, but trying to find themselves a good spot.
This was, we want to talk about history. This was the skin.
It was.
At one point.
It was. And it's kind of cool that they added different variants to this skin as well recently, which is really neat. I thought that was pretty cool. They did that for a few other skins.
Because they put John Wick in the game, but it wasn't really, they were kind of, this is before they, oh, wow.
I love that banana skin too. It's
That's top 10 right there.
I love it. Kind of spooky even.
Very spooky.
Got the Jack Sparrow dance going on.
Spooky, scary skeletons come sweeping down.
That's the song that they need. Friday the 13th, boom, already got it going on.
Gotta get scary.
Man, but honestly, I really hope that they actually add that spooky, scary skeletons dance. I wonder if it's already in the game or not.
Maybe.
But we're going to be seeing a little bit of, guess what, full auto.
Yeah, when you see a bubble shield, you got to be thinking, I like this from Nyjah. From one bubble shield to the other, but he's getting the crest on. Got the auto as well. Can't necessarily hit the shotgun shots, but right as I say that, he does. Ducky Monster just being a monster on the field.
Nyjah's going to see their round end very soon. Unfortunate there. But Ducky Monster just playing extremely confident. I love to see it, saying, hey, they saw someone, they waited for their time to strike, was just lurking around that corner. Friday the 13th. Taking out Nyjah there just in the most jump scare fashion possible, and they were just not ready for it because trying to just get some loot. But guess what?
This is Padme, right?
Yes.
Yes, we did this already.
I've
been here before.
I've been here. Beastly, though, gonna be one of the other competitors we're gonna be having an eye on here. But Ducky Monster, with one elimination, Gonna be quite interesting to see what they're gonna be able to do here. A little bit of a standoff. Draw! And guess what? They drew up a huge build here. But
this is, we'll see who wins between Portafort versus Bubble Shield here.
oh, the battle of the century.
Oh, double bubble.
Gonna be able to make a path to them, but they're gonna exchange. And they're gonna be able to throw
Oh,
down
Portafort himself.
Oh no,
Nice bubble placement, so close, but Ducky Monster's just gonna walk straight into the bubble with the shotgun like it's nothing.
Ducky Monster, man. The confidence, the pure aura that's radiating from this competitor being able to just say, hey, I don't care that you got a Portafort, I got 13 bubble shields, and a problem of an elimination ain't one. And we're going to be seeing them with 2 eliminations right off the bat. They're going to be looking really good right now. Arena count versus arena count. 31 is apparently better than 36.
I mean, in numbers.
I guess so.
Wait, not in numbers. Right?
That's what I said, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Nick, what are you doing?
In rankings, maybe.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. You saved yourself. You saved yourself today. Man, but Ducky Monster, actually, I think the pistol, the little fully automatic pistol is a little bit worse this season. I've been trying to use it. I threw a very much clutch fight of the Century 3v1 with that, and I literally just had it out and I missed every 15 shots with it. So I feel like it's a little bit worse. I really like the Ducky Monsters being consistent. Got the the only gatekeeper shotgun with the tactical assault rifle, which is really, really nice. Good combination there, especially if they're able to have that scope. And I've been loving the heat vision scope, which has been very useful. And it's just such
it makes you feel like
really,
Predator.
really good. I mean, honestly, it's really, really nice. It works really well. It's not even, it doesn't even zoom in that much where you feel like you're not going to be able to do that. Zafu! Gonna be able to grab an elimination. I really wonder if that's it.
Oh! A third-party situation off the screen.
You know what's funnier than 24?
Not another. Was it the same guy?
I don't know, actually. That would be crazy if it was.
I think it was 64 last time, but I can't remember. That is so unfortunate. Just having a rough time, thinking he's going to come out unscathed, get a little double kill there, and Zafu bites off a little bit more than he can chew.
Third party, just right off the bat, one after the other. Ooh-wee!
That's rough. That's 2 rough rounds for Zafu coming off a win here at the arena, but Baka doing a great job. Shout out to
Team Sama going over.
This might be next level.
Next level.
This is like hang out at the bachelor party, get your drink on, and still win some money.
There we go. That's you know what, best plan of the century if I have ever heard one in my life, in my opinion, actually. And then boom, guess what? Right when someone does, boom, pop one, go in. Karu gonna be able to grab that elimination onto the Nintendo 64 account.
Yeah, I'm loving what Death Dealer's bringing to the party here.
Yeah, that Sovereign Shotgun, beautiful. I love to see it. It's really strong, especially if you're able to just do the down the sights into the hip fire. You're gonna be able to get 2 shots out, absolutely shred, and then keep with the hip fire. It just does so much damage, and the hip fire accuracy is just huge. Does so much damage. It's so hard to miss as well. So Sovereign Shotgun, one of the better ones in the game, but a lot of people keep it with the Gatekeeper Shotgun, which honestly not a bad idea. It does so much burst fire damage. But I've been really enjoying the Sovereign Shotgun so far. But Death Dealer is going to be able to float their way across the islands as we wait for Karu. Got the Monarch pistol wrap, which is great to see. Let's see if they're going to be able to utilize it as good as it possibly can.
24 players remaining in the server. Our second game starting to wind things up here, getting those storms going as well. Karu loves to check out and look around all of these. Oh, loyal. Carson taking some shots straight up. He has the high ground. Will he switch?
No!
And Karu almost goes down to our bachelor party
that would
captain.
Been crazy. That's the you could have popped off the most ever in your life. Bachelor party taking down one of the best competitors here tonight, but almost didn't miss. You said it. Missed that one shot, which was the make it or break it situation, man.
He had some good shots, but when the reloads come out, you gotta switch weapons. So close there for Carson Loyal.
They had it. They had it. But Kazu gonna take down the 50 cal.
Man.
Hunt Dog.
Yeah, Hunt Dog making it to that last and final circle there in the last game. Now having trouble getting into the 3rd circle. Crazy.
Now V-Man Vance, we started this round onto them, and they're going to be able to grab some of this. Going to just stay in the, guess what, Storm for the time being, keeping it safe. But guess what, like I talked about, a lot of these competitors are grabbing and racking eliminations. Just staying alive will not be enough to keep you on top of the leaderboard going forward.
I don't even think that's a strategy. I think that might be okay.
Wow.
Baka takes down Dean Sama. We talked about in the last game how Dean Sama can absolutely ruin your run here, and Baka is not going to let it happen yet. And a lot of people seeing that on the leaderboard going, okay, I can move out of my spot now.
Yeah, I do not have to check my corners anymore.
Yeah,
the big
Dean
Dean Sama
Sama
will not be waiting for me.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And overkill going down to Riley's Merkin.
Oh,
Great to see them back in the arena as well.
Yeah, Riley and his dad, right?
Yeah, there we go. I love to see them back in the arena, going to be able to reap the rewards, heal themselves back up. Kiru takes down Harry Trotter. And guess what? We're going to have the actual showdown of the century. They're both going to have to reload, get themselves situated, going to do some splashes, going to try and take that advantage, but jump through the ring, runs through the window, ring around the Rosie, and Baka will be able to grab that elimination onto Karu.
Karu does a lot of good things there, but Baka just able to retreat, get the heals on, and then does the ring of Rosie of the century.
That was crazy. Jumps through the window to the wall and takes down Karu. Baka is here to win this tournament, just like how they dominated the World Cup. Yeah. Great to see the absolute dominance coming out right now, but Riley Smirkin, great work there. I was about to say, you better get some heals, shields, and otherwise going on, but they know what they're doing, and they know what they want to grab.
Get down there into that vault. I think he grabs the shield here.
All right, there we go. I was about to say, did they leave that behind? Please don't.
Oh, wow. Okay, talk about a standoff. Got him just waiting and wanting little gopher to pop their head out. Yeah, talk about jump scare.
Got a half-peeled banana.
Yeah.
Skin and bones.
Let's see if it's
24 absolutely taking names right now, and Duckmon's going to be able to eliminate Sprint there.
Ooh, almost gets the aim there. Hayden knows he's here. He hears something.
Yeah, they threw the grenade to give away their advantage of coming out, but maybe they already knew they were there, and that's why they weren't freaking out. But now,
and Hayden gets not only gets out, but gets away. Death Dealer having a rough time getting some shots on too, and I know he's the banana, but Hayden just split.
Oh.
Okay.
I love that one. That was the best one of the night so far.
So
but Hayden going to be able to get away a little bit scathed, but we'll see what they're going to be able to do. Going to be able to dance and say, hey, you know what? That's a little bit of a thing that you can do. 24 going to be eliminated by Baka. And their reign of terror is done.
24 was taking out all the arena accounts, but Baka is also taking out all the rest of the accounts.
Yeah, 24 was the one who eliminated Zafu too. So honestly, it's really sad to see, but they bit too much than they could chew. As Ducky Monster now going to be able to try and have a little bit of standoff. Fortifort's actually coming out this round. Gonna find a little bit more, and a typical nerd gonna have a absolute uphill battle to try and take
what a replacement, and from the skies comes Padme. Ducky Monster once again ducks flying in this match.
4 eliminations for Ducky Monster in this one. An absolute menace. I thought to be able to find the lemonade stand and ask for some grapes, take them away, eat them, and absolutely reap the rewards with how great that they've been playing.
I thought Ducky Monster did an amazing job last time we saw him in the tournament, and now seeing him today, I can only think that they're just going to continue to get better and better.
I truly think so. I mean, I remember the first time that we saw Ducky Monster, I feel like they did good. They were averaging 1 or 2 eliminations per round. But now, with no builds...
This is you lock in. You go home and you come back to the HyperX arena locked in.
I love it. A really great performance so far from Ducky Monster. Truly bringing his absolute A-game effort. We're down to 14 competitors, so guess what? Ducky Monster currently has 9 points for this round, which is going to be huge. Going down the line, but guess what? One of the arena accounts takes out Flow.
The arena accounts fighting back today. Hit the, you know what I'm saying? Get the clap in there.
I love it. Best dance in Fortnite, hands down. Yeah, hands in the middle, actually. But
you know whose dance that is? Huh. It's the guy from Scrubs.
Really?
He does the dance it's from Scrubs.
No way.
Yeah, you can look it up.
That's crazy. I thought it was just literally Fortnite original.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Fortnite, no originality, man. Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? Just take everything from other IPs, huh?
That's what we do. That's what got us here, and we're gonna keep it going.
Absolutely, I love it. I'm a sucker for it.
If you really look at it, it's just a mod of Fortnite. Really
It is,
too, so.
actually. They never expected that the Battle Royale would have taken off with the Save the World being the other game mode. That's what it was supposed to be, a defendum.
Ooh.
Baka.
Baka. Wow, what a huge shot. Just getting him low from the low ground. It looks like he's using the, what's it called? He's cheating? He looks like he's using the auto aim to look through that floor. He's gonna be able to go up, but it's not actually that safe to aggress on that opponent with that zip line. So
I love
he's
that,
just gonna
breaking
walk
the
away.
ankles right there, though. Making Baka jump down,
But
forcing
look at this, re-break of the ankles. Baka's gonna go get this same jump and try, and then look at this re-break of the ankles. They're just crossing each other. They're crossing me up right now.
And now we're gonna be seeing Baka gonna once again go back down, and
I like that. Get 1, 2, 3.
No! Baka gets him on the zip line up. He's gonna be able to grab an elimination there. Kazu getting shot from the side, but will it be the end of Ducky Monster? That's the question. Gonna be able to fly across the sky.
I like it. Moves with the grenade and throws the grenade to get the shield up. And great stuff from Ducky so far.
Really, really good stop. Goes down another bubble shield, trying to maneuver themselves, but only maneuvers themselves into some more bullets. They are looking rough, tough, and otherwise. Guess what?
Wow.
Baka flies in, takes it away.
I mean, that would have been, I think if any other player would have pressed Ducky there, they would have had a hard time getting into that bubble shield, but Baka literally walks right in the front door. That was next level.
Truly, Baka has dominated. I mean, we've been seeing a lot of great performances from other competitors, and Baka last round just chilling like a villain. And didn't really do as much as we're seeing now, but getting the rust off and being able to say, hey, I'm here to compete. I'm here to bring home that prize money, that 375. It's going to be absolutely huge to see. But guess what? Joel Guac grabs an elimination.
Yeah, Joel says the guac is extra, gets himself his first elimination. And I'm liking what I'm seeing from Baka. I think the other players are just, you know, happy that the top 15 pays out because Baka is slaying.
Yeah, I mean, he's really coming forward, trying to win that $325 for first place. That's a good chunk of change, man.
Yeah.
You pay $30 to enter and then $325 back. I think that's a worthwhile investment in my eyes.
We might have to hit the Google on what he made from the World Cup, to be honest.
Actually,
I might have to hang out with Baka a little bit.
You're telling me the buffet's on Baka tonight?
Yeah, I think so, man. I mean, the last one, that's for sure. It was, I think 10th place was like a mill. So looking for other players to try to make this one close, as Baka has started the top 2 games pretty dominant, and he's gonna go get himself another elimination there as well. Hayden gonna take out Death Dealer 187. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Riley's dad right now. This is dad gameplay at its finest.
Let's see if they're gonna be able to do much, but it looks like they're just gonna go for the staying in the storm strat, going for those points, and gonna be able to do that so far. Yeah, but we're gonna be seeing
absolute domination. Look at this. You can just see what it takes to be the best. You gotta shoot every bush. There could be somebody hiding around every corner, so you gotta keep your eyes peeled. And
oh, and guess what? Guess what? Also keeping your eyes peeled, keeping your ears open,
and he knows
being able to hear these competitors running across the map, sliding across the map, and just lases them through the bush. And Riley's dad is going to go down. Kazu grabs their second elimination of this round.
No bush camper is safe, Pidgey.
None at all. Had to run somewhere away from the storm, and guess what? You ran right into Kazu's bullets.
Yeah, I mean, Riley's dad going down, but 7th place for a dad, that's really not bad.
Not bad at all. I will be happy with that one. Only if it was top 5, that would have been even better, because only having 5 points though, kind of rough. But Hayden takes down Joel on Frags, talking about 7 additional points, top 5 situation, 6 storms in.
Bada bing, bada boom. We're in the room, 5 players left. The circle in its 6th storm, looking to bring us down here once again by Reckless Rail. So pretty consistent storm movement here so far today.
Hayden going to be able to tried to find the pun, couldn't do it. Gonna be able to dance their way on top of this leaderboard, but Riley Smirkin still here, still a menace.
You didn't want to call him a tree hugger?
Nah, unfortunately. We've seen too much tree destruction today for me to even say that these competitors like trees. Riley Smirkin gonna be able to, hey, the Flowberry Fizz being one of my favorite items in the game.
It's moving and grooving
It's
everybody.
so nice. Just such a great movement item.
Very easy to get high ground. You can use it with those other abilities as you were talking about earlier. That's a great double dink right there on one of the best players in the arena.
Riley Smirkin feeling confident. I know they're smirking on the stage right now.
Yeah, smiling.
Hey, I got him. Got to force a lot of these items out of these competitors' hands because, especially this being the 7th Storm, there's still a lot of health, a lot of shields to be shredded through. A lot of these competitors won't have the time, unlike into builds where they're going to be able to give themselves a little bit more time to heal themselves. As I say that, Baka is going to be able to bring themselves back.
Oh!
Flies by, but
oh, it's close though. He's going to have to relocate, and he might relocate into another waiting arms. I mean, just look at the circular rotation of Baka right now. He's got to get his heal on. He's got to get his movement on, and this is just a masterclass once again.
Gets out of dodge in a miraculous fashion. Great work there. Kazu taking a lot of damage as well, but they'll be able to shield themselves back up to full as well.
That's the lowest we've seen Baka, I think.
Well, we'll see what happens here.
Oh, never mind. This is the lowest we've seen Baka. And there's an auto aim turret. He's got 5 health, and he's over the. I don't want to tell him where he is.
Yeah, no, we're going to be seeing Baka trying to get out of this situation.
Oh!
Lock on. Not going to be able to do enough damage. Beautiful movement by Baka. Going to try and live and turn it all around from 5 HP to an elimination. This is what Baka's made out of. He's still hopping away, using the Flowberry Fizz. Going to be able to dash across to the Porta Fort. Give themselves another minute to live.
I know Baka got the #1 points on the board, but I'm telling you, it feels like the world against Baka right now, and he is showing up.
That was the turnaround of
5 health, and an auto laser directly on you, and you make it out. Pidgey.
I don't know how you untilt from that situation. Crazy. As we now get to our top 3 situation on to this 2nd round.
Shout out to production for having the 3-way here. I mean, this is why you come to the HyperX arena. Let's see what we can do here. Kazu just getting the height of the century. He's going to try to get on the top of this Porta Fort. Not going to be able to do it just yet. He's looking for the aggression to come out of Aiden, and it doesn't. Kazu sneaks up behind him. This is my Porta Fort now, but he's got 1 person to beat. He gets the first shot on Baka, but it doesn't do too much health. The second, he goes out into the storm.
No way! Baka coming out of the grave, being able to give himself a 2nd life and grabs a 2nd victory royale.
I believe.
What are we watching?
I mean, it's just unkillable Baka. It's the world versus Baka, but it does not matter. He is still able to come up on top. I love that. I believe that was Kazu, right? I believe Kazu got knocked out first out of our 1st round. So to see Kazu be aggressive there, back up into the storm even. The back up into the storm is definitely what killed him. But I like the aggression there to at least get the angle. But
if he was able to stay on the Porta Fort and just say, hey, I want to just chill in the high ground situation, force Baka to come to him, that would have been the best situation. But what would have been a better situation is Baka getting eliminated when he only had 5 HP.
That's somebody else's fault. You're right.
That is crazy. And then guess what? He was able to eliminate the person with 5 HP, take their heals and shields, and give themselves another opportunity to get the victory royale. And they took that opportunity and grabbed a 19-point win.
I mean,
crazy.
It's the Baka show right now here at HyperX Arena. Hopefully, someone can find the nerve to take him down. But right now, it looks like the world against Baka.
And it looks like, guess what, talking about nerves, Baka is pinching a few of them with some of these other competitors who felt like they had it in the bag, saw this competitor who was literally on life support about to unplug, but guess what?
You gotta finish
Baka
the
said,
job.
no, I'm plugging it back in. Man.
You gotta finish the job. We are going to finish the job here too. We got 3 more rounds coming up. Stick with us. We'll be right back with more Fortnite Frags here at HyperX Arena. Welcome back to Fortnite. Frags here at the HyperX Arena. If you're just joining us, it's the Baka Show. Spoilers, we got some of the top 20 there, but it is going to be even crazier coming into these next games because now the competitors know who to go after. They don't know where he is, but they know who to find. Let's take a look at the scores because we already got little spoilers.
Oh
Baka,
my God.
Honestly, 35 is less than I thought he had going into game 2, but still a great performance there from Baka. Can't say enough how much he's improved.
And you know what? Let's talk about the top 3, 35, 20, 19 to 14, 13. So this is still anyone's game. This is not impossible. This is not an impossible comeback, especially for someone like Karu, Hayden.
Shout out Mr. Scooty in the top 20. And honestly, if, just one more point at the end of that last game, he'd be in the money.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to go back down to that top 15 situation too. 9, 8, 8, 8, 8. Literally anyone's chance to get in the money right now, especially for 3 more rounds to go. If you're able to grab a couple eliminations and you'll be able to work your way up this leaderboard very fast. I mean, truly 9 points being the cutoff right now to get in the money. Literally look at your score right now. Every competitor here has a chance to bring it all home and get some money back home.
Where's our bachelor party guy?
That's what I'm saying. I don't see his name.
Where's he at?
Maybe we missed him on the front half. I hope.
Dang it. Maybe he's in phase.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
So right there on 20. Yeah, just missed him. Prime was in the way. Sorry, Prime. But yeah.
There we go. Literally almost on the brink of getting in the money and even getting even more money if you're seeing that top 15 and above only being that 10-point difference.
Yeah. Carson literally 1 point away from being in the money. So.
Let's go. Let's go. You hear him cheering. You hear him. But you know what? We got to ruin him on.
Sometimes all it takes is your boys riling you up. You know what I'm saying? And
exactly. You can hear them all the way down there. They're hyped. I love it. I love it. And truly, they had the opportunity to take down one of the best competitors in the game, Karu, but just unfortunately missed that final shot. But there they are, getting the massage, getting the shoulders relaxed. See, if you did that last round, he wouldn't have missed that last shot. That's all I'm saying. He needs those shoulders to be relaxed, so he's got his aim on lock, man. Come on.
He's almost there. Just gonna get into the money on this next game. I got a feeling. Yeah, tonight is going to be a good night for him, regardless of the situation, right? He's getting locked in. He's getting ready.
I love it, man.
Captain Carson, ready to go.
Captain Carson being able to, guess what? Crash their ship into a boatload of money.
Here,
Find a treasure chest of money, which is only a short distance away. So I'm excited to see if they're going to be able to pull this one off.
I mean, we didn't really talk about the top 5, but it's just because of the domination that Baka has shown. However, you never know what's going to happen in Fortnite. He could drop early. We've seen Zafu go out early. We've seen a lot of these players go out early. And you're looking at Zafu for the first time, 17 points. So look for Zafu to shoot up the leaderboard. I like his chances of at least making a run for it here.
Or just try and chill back because every single fight has not been going their way. But maybe it will be
he's getting in a lot of those 3P fights that we see seen in the past.
Third-person fights, being third party.
Third party goes crazy, man. You think you got your one kill, you're picking up your loot, and then I think that's why there's not snipers in the game, right? Because
he said
if I could just
the AUG is basically a sniper.
Yeah,
I mean, genuinely.
If I could just sit from afar and laser in, then. But shout out to some of our arena accounts that we might not get to say their names. It looks like Debo, so you don't want to mess with Debo. On 64, he's putting in work.
Honestly, even Meeks right there at Arena 24, right there, the 24 account. Guess what? Doing absolute work, being able to take down Zafu.
I don't think we've ever seen an arena account over Zafu, and we're seeing two right now. So look for Zafu to pop off in these next couple rounds.
That's a great thing, like we were talking about. You know what? Having people from the UK come here, having people come here for the bachelor party. You do not know who's going to show up in the arena. You do not know how their playstyle is going to be. You do not know what to expect week after week here at the arena. So being able to go into these next rounds, you got to realize, hey, now I know where I'm going up against. I know who I'm going up against, and you'll be able to put yourself in maybe a better spot and know exactly what to expect. But still, you don't know what these competitors are brewing up in their brains.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're be able to bring it onto the arena.
And honestly, our last 2 circles have kind of ended in the same spot. So if the storm goes somewhere else, maybe the scores will go somewhere else.
Possibly. Like I said, this is still anyone's game, even with. I mean, unless Baka
we've
keeps on
seen
going on
comebacks,
that
but
reign and tear.
we've seen comebacks before, man.
Yeah, but unless Baka keeps going on this reign and terror, I mean, if he gets another victory royale, I think I'd put it in the books. But still, I still see a situation where Karu, Hayden, all of these competitors are going to be able to bring it all home and do what they need to try and gap that bridge, especially just being able to confirm these eliminations. I mean, Baka shouldn't have had that additional 3 points at the end of the day anyways, and it would have been 32 points.
Yeah. I mean, he was 5 health. Anything could happen in Fortnite.
Literally anything.
That tracer was lined up on him. He was hiding behind the wall. He was just able to sneak out the door. Got lucky as heck.
Hid under the bridge. Hey, I'm about to troll you real good. Boom, 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 and won that exchange. And it's crazy. It's crazy. It's nuts. It truly is at the end of the day. But at the end of the day,
Game 3.
It's not even there yet. We got Game 3 going on right now. Round 3, Friday,
That Galactus just dead?
Yeah, remember? You don't remember that event?
Yeah.
The Fortnite community took down Galactus. Come on.
Proud of him. Thanks.
I don't know if I believe it, but
no, he's coming back.
Big man in charge said that he showed them the Fortnite event and said, "This is how I want Galactus to look in the movies." Which I don't know if that's true. But I think that's actually really remarkable to say, hey, you made Galactus as looking as good as he wants it to look in the
they made Slim Shady look as good as they could, so.
True. I miss those events, man. They need to do some more of those. It's so sad, so sad. We got Lego Fortnite in exchange of the sacrifice of these live events, which is tough. But yeah, that's how life be sometimes.
We love Legos. I love stepping on Legos. One of the things we forgot to mention, or we just didn't mention this tournament that we've talked about in other tournaments, is the fact that well, let's see what happens here. We got a battle. Yeah. And there we go. And all of a sudden, Carson is in the money, ladies and gentlemen.
Guess what? Pops an emote, cracks the knuckles, and said, "There's more to come."
Now that's a clip right there. But yeah, one thing we haven't talked about is because Baka has 2 victory royales under his belt, he is more likely to win this tournament, basically because after we get done with points, if there's a tie in first place, it goes down to who won the most victory royales. So sitting with 2, possibly looking for his 3rd here. If he gets that 3rd, I think it's 100% correct that he'll take the whole thing.
Absolutely.
Mathematically, at least.
Yes, mathematically. We'll see. 3 more rounds to go. 3 more champions to be crowned.
Hunt Dog get the early kill as well.
On to Atypical Nerd. Unfortunate for Atypical Nerd, man. Having a really rough go so far in this tournament.
Yeah, it seems like every time he tries to take a shot, he just gets shot down.
It is one of those situations that you got to reevaluate, maybe go into another round because it's going to be a little bit until you get into round number 4. Maybe take this time, drop into a hot location and see what's going wrong with your aim, adjust it a little bit, get used to the mouse and keyboard, because there's still 2 more rounds. Don't count yourself out yet. If you don't have a good run in like one of these rounds, it's literally just wait around, don't get tilted. Still got 2 more to go. But Hunt Dog gonna be here. Now another arena account gonna be able to take out arena account 20. Good job there.
59 doing well. The crazy thing about Fortnite is you can go home and play your Fortnite and in your matchmaking lobbies, and you could win them all. And then you could come down to the arena and get last place, because at the end of the day, the game is kind of morphed into your play style. So it knows the players to put against you. And I think that's kind of what we're seeing here. We're seeing all these varying different styles of gameplay, like Riley's dad. Shout out to the Riley's dad
Doesn't even need anything. Said, I'm not moving. Doesn't have
As long as you get
weapons, heals, shields, or otherwise, just said, I'm going to chill and be cool while I'm doing it.
That's a cool dad right there, I
love
have to
it.
say. Harry Trotter going down. Looks like we got Blake Jr. versus Zafu. Zafu's looking like he might have another early exit into the lobby, and he's just going to retreat. I like that from him, but I would have liked to see him finish the job there also. He's got some...
Even loadout-wise is not working.
Yeah, it's scary out here.
It's going to be a actual turnaround.
It's wild coming from Zafu only because he literally won the last tournament with his duo. So duo not
Really needs a duo on his side.
Yeah, need a duo here. Maybe go get yourself a. Do they still sell them?
I don't think on tournament mode you're gonna be able to do bots, unfortunately. So
unfortunately.
yeah, Zafu's gonna be on their own for this one, and really they need to turn around
Zafu's such a good player, though. We've seen him week after week, and he does so good at getting into that top 5. So it's just a surprising day for him. You know, not everybody's lucky on Friday the 13th. So.
Yeah, and honestly,
Friday the 13th, John, I'll totally take it every time.
I'm just shocked that Zafu's just struggling throughout a lot of these fights. Don't know if there's something going on. They got the wrong mount sensitivity going on or something, but they are literally losing every fight that they're looking to go into. Just getting outplayed, out-aimed. And at the end of the day, if you're not able to land your shots, you're not going to be able to get eliminations in this zero build situation.
You know, that would have been
build yourself out of these rough spots.
Yeah, I mean that might be something that he's struggling with for sure, because the events he does do well at are build events. So I'll give you that one, Pidgey.
Ooh, Riley smirking.
Okay, he said my dad don't got guns, but I do.
Riley is murking right now. Grabs one elimination. Gonna do a little jig.
Little jig. I was gonna say the same thing. Little jig there from Riley.
Now Kazu gonna be able to get a little bit of high ground. Love to see the Monarch pistol, but I want to see it in action. Kiru grabbing that elimination onto our arena count. Down to 24 players left. So guess what? Everyone now, well, before 25, got 3 additional points to their score in this round. So we'll see what happens here with Kiru. Got that 4 points right now. Even talking about the Bachelor being able to have that 4 points as well after grabbing that first elimination. But Kiru gonna check these bushes, trying to check that they're not gonna get shot down.
Gotta check the brush. It's important.
It really is, because guess what? You don't, and they're gonna be able to laser you.
Yeah.
Or if they don't see that opportunity. We've seen it many times where they have the advantage, where they have the opportunity to say, hey, I can actually win this, but choose not to, when they don't even check the bush. So you got, if they do not check the bush, you better grab that elimination.
Who is
this?
Kim Kardashian versus an ESA account.
But Overkill grabs that elimination, just runs into the room, but guess what? Backs him against the wall and says, it's time to go back to the main menu, and grabs that elimination.
Okay, Overkill, Slay, we see you. Someone waiting in the wings though, but wait.
There we go.
The jig is up, he heard him.
But now Overkill trying to just jump away, uses the grenades, flies across the map, takes a little bit of damage, but we'll see what happens here. Does not have any maneuverability, so Spud is going to lose out on this elimination, opting to keep the shield breaker grenades rather.
Oh man, just locking down the tree too, so it's not a place that's safe. I love the heal here, but he doesn't have any shields, so the player looking to aggress here. That player doesn't have any movement, so this looks like a stalemate if I've ever seen it.
Oh, wow. Gonna try to turn it around. Feel a little bit of confidence in this 1v1 situation. Well, how long will it be a 1v1 for? That's the question of the day with all these shots coming out. Kiru grabs the elimination onto Blake Jr.
Blake Jr. is where I play to learn.
But now, Overkill going to try and exchange some shots. Unfortunately, both of them trying to just find a good situation for themselves.
Oh, and look at this. Talk about third party. You have just a literal standoff, and you have Dean Sama, someone who is so available to take out all of these competitors today. Just a spoiler, if you will. And that is a triangle that I do not want to be in. Dean Sama's going to back up.
Yeah, and then Sled also realizing that they were behind him, so they're going to be able to outmaneuver themselves. But guess what? The big Dean Sama going to be able to just run around this house, put out some damage. Overkill also trying to land some shots, but their ammo is looking scarce thin and otherwise. So they're going to have to back off and just reevaluate the situation. Go get some heals, some shields, and otherwise. There you go. One already halfway there. But we'll see what happens, is they're going to be able to loot up a little bit more, because they do need to do that, especially in the second circle. If you're already in this spot, Kiru taking out Riley's Merc, and that is unfortunate to see. Naija goes down to Baka.
Yeah, pick on someone your own size, Baka.
Man, a battle is ensuing, and the third party is now turned into a 1v1 situation. Let's see what happens here. As now we're seeing some shots come out. Arena Count trying to jump away, but it's not enough. You got to fear Baka with 3 eliminations and a loadout to fear as well.
I like what you did there.
Thank you.
I mean,
man,
I like what he did there by putting that in his name, because you really should fear Baka.
You really, really should, because at this point he is locked in. He's feeling confident. Nothing is in his way that's really scaring him. Even in that situation, when you got Golden Mini, a Ducky Monster goes down to Keru.
No.
Someone who's been playing so extremely well. Splight's going to lose their
Fled shoots
three.
his own cover there on accident.
Misses those shots.
And Overkill is still on it. You thought a love triangle was bad, and this war triangle is going way worse. But here we go. Here's the strategy of the night. That's a nice boulder.
Whoa!
Hey, yo!
Mountaintops! Overkill breaks it back!
Sir. Yes, sir. Overkill, very confident, maneuvering himself into the boulder zone there. That was Boulder City.
Man, that was insane. Is that a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's
that's
overkill from the top of the ring. Just slamming it all home, and now gonna try and get themselves to that 15-player mark. Remember, that's 5 points total additional to your score.
And a lot of these players everyone's listening to Pidgey today. We're getting down, we're getting our eliminations before the 4th storm even comes, and we're looking at low numbers here going into our 4th circle.
I think it also comes down to comfortability with this season now been out.
I think it comes down to Baka being a problem. But,
that is true.
But
Everyone
go on.
else sees like, oh, well, he's going to be long gone if we don't take these fights and do something about it.
He's going to get the rest of the points. So.
But at the end of the day, I truly do believe that I feel like it's also comfortability knowing that the AUG is such a laser, being able to be confident with it, and oh no.
Keru though, gonna aggress onto Overkill. Shotgun comes out, gonna switch over, and that could have got dicey, but very good shots. Locks in there for Keru.
And then Baka, if you didn't see it, also got an elimination, bringing them to that 15-player mark onto Arena Count 24, who's been playing so extremely well with Death Dealer.
Yeah, I mean,
currently taking a little bit of an early vacation, camping out, Death Dealer. Not really living up to the name.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
I love it, Bo. But really seeing Baka going on a tear. 4 eliminations to their name right now, which, guess what, is 9 additional points already with that 15-point lead. That is not looking good. And Keru, though, trying to bridge that gap, but Baka just winning every fight they run into. It's like, what more can you do if you're in Keru's shoes?
I would like to see him order something, maybe eat it in Game 4.
Hey, might need some brain nourishment, some gamer fuel, Prime Energy.
Yeah.
Grab some.
Grab a Prime Energy, drink the whole thing before Game 4 starts. Great movement there from Keru. On block, he's gonna add a second layer to his high ground, but it's still not gonna help block out. He's got the auto aim, but it's not gonna do much. And Keru has auto aim himself, just without the jetpack.
Yeah, honestly, that's a really tough situation for Joel, because they could have turned that around if they didn't peek out of the porta-fort that they gave him, because it just allowed Keru to have the advantage on that situation when they were just in that world. I feel like Joel should have had that win, should have had that victory. I mean,
he even turned his porta-fort bigger, and then he just said, "Holy guacamole, we got chips."
Yeah, Keru honestly outplayed him in that situation, just gave them the platform to take damage and took advantage of that situation.
Is he gonna? Wow, look at the movement from Keru. Look, going on board with Big Dean Sama, chilling in the raft.
Got the Gwenpool skin on. You know what? The most popular FORTNITE skin in the game.
Yeah, you can kill a lot of these.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when the season first started, man, every single person under the sun had this skin on. It was like 30% of the players was wearing this skin. It was crazy.
I'm digging the pink. I'm digging the bodysuit. I can see it.
We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what they'll be able to do. Haven't seen a lot of menacing from Big D and Sama, in my opinion. Not as much as we've been accustomed to at the end of the day.
A lot of players, you know, went into Game 1 thinking they were going to get eliminations, saw how well Baka did. Going into Game 2, it seems like they're slowing down, playing for placement now.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, we're playing trampoline games right now for placement.
Yeah, Hunt Dog being able to scope out the rest of the battlefield.
I don't hate this strategy either. I really like that he's able to keep his head on a swivel here and look all 360 around him.
Yeah, if anyone tries to shoot him, he's only going to take a little bit of damage. He's got the Flowberry Fizz.
We might need to take a look at the server too, because we're ending at Reckless Reels an awful lot.
we still got a few more circles. We'll see what happens. But Restored Real is going to be the only place in Zafu. 0 elimination.
Yeah, does have a pretty good loadout though, but I know he doesn't want to bust that out into like the top 5.
Honestly, we saw him with the same loadout, but unfortunately, like you saw, lost that fight with only 1 HP against that other competitor. So you're wondering what is really going on with Zafu at this point, especially in this week. But still, I would say he definitely should not be camping out. I would be looking for some more ammo as well. Going down to those final circles.
He might just be a Bob the Builder. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Potentially.
All right, Zafu still on board with him. Pulling up to the top, getting the high ground. Not a bad choice here, and I like this. Just gonna hide out in the real
build, but unfortunate there.
No,
I'm gonna help you out. I know.
You know, just.
I know. I'm teasing. But
giving Zafu a hard shot.
I know. I got
that's the homie.
That's
the
homie.
homie.
Lay on the brakes. Lay on the brakes.
No, but he is having a rough time here today. So.
I know, he's just so talented. That's why we're so heartbroken about, because he is such a talented player.
I mean,
just having a rough time in this no-build
If you would have told me Bachelor Party had more kills than Zafu today, I would have called you crazy, but...
You would have been like, are you okay? Have you had one too many? What did Mike serve you?
Yeah, Loyal Carson himself putting up the numbers so far, and has what it takes to get some extra points here. Just got to lock in. Hayden takes down Sprint.
And now going into this next circle, we're going to be probably waiting until the 7th circle to see really what's going to go down, really what's going to change this whole tournament up.
I think you might be right.
Yeah, because everyone's still really spread out at this point. So truly that 6th circle is not going to change much. And going into the 7th circle, that's going to be the game-changing difference. Is now currently Hayden seeing potentially something, but no.
No, he's going to take a look. That's a nice boulder.
Nice boulder. It's not just a boulder.
It's a rock.
It's a rock. Oh, but Karu trying to keep rock solid. Playing so well,
yeah,
but man, that 15-point deficit and Baka still being in this round, it's so heartbreaking, man.
Yeah, you can't get into your own head about that. You just got to keep slaying. Like I said, all the eliminations.
Talking about Baka, you speak them into existence.
That's what I'm saying. All the eliminations are on the board, and they show everybody in the game. So you can slowly start to, you know, how many do they have? How many points should I have at this time? You kind of keep pace with the best. Baka.
I mean, honestly, Karu with 6 eliminations too. If Baka didn't do so well this round, you could be seeing that gap being closed in terms of that point total. But Baka still looking for the 3rd victory royale in a row.
Yeah, Karu had an amazing run at our last tournament as well. I believe Zafu's team's name was Karu's Disciple.
Yeah.
Was that right?
Yeah.
So definitely one of the players that is looking to do big things here at the arena week after week.
Now Carson, once again, going to be able to use that Flowberry Fizz, taking notes, taking names, and we'll be seeing Hunt Dog checking the bush, and guess what? Taking names, V-Man Vance, going to get eliminated, bringing us down to 10 players left.
I mean, Death Peeler doing a great job here. I don't know what this is.
Hopefully they don't
I don't know what you call this.
And fall.
Yeah, exactly.
But only gonna be chilling for the time
that's
being.
like a bush on a hill, so for me that's like
a little bit of advantage.
That's an advantage.
A little bit of advantage until the bullets start flying as they check these bushes going around the corner. But
okay,
guess what?
we have a huge fight here. Zafu having a rough time going up against Bachelor Party #1.
Carson missing a lot of shots there, unfortunately. But Karu gonna take down Hayden, who was, guess what? Right behind him in terms of points in that 2nd round. Zafu going to be able to jump down, reposition themselves, just trying to stay alive, trying to get themselves that victory royale.
Yeah, Zafu. Yeah, I think Zafu's definitely playing for placement, at least here in the mid game. Knows he doesn't have to do too much to do that. Fell behind a little bit in points, and now is trying to gain some here, I believe.
There we we go. Carey, we're going to try and contest. But
They got him! Carson with a double. Carson!
Let's go. Gonna be
Is
able...
that a triple?
No, that's double.
Is that double?
Yeah, so
okay.
two
It like went
eliminations.
away and came back. It scared me.
2 eliminations. Tricky, Bonobo gonna go down to Carson, the bachelor of the house. Let's see what's going to happen after this, because they were looking good. They were looking actually extremely locked in. You saw them on the player cam.
Captain
they
by
were
captain.
literally just
I saw
had
it.
the screen right in front of their face.
Okay, Death Peeler gets peeled, gets split, and Kazu does an amazing job of repositioning and not having to deal with any kind of bullets coming his way.
Just used their headphones and said, I'm gonna look left. Oh, there's a giant banana right there. Taking their first elimination of this round, though. Kazu, who is known to be more of an aggressive player, only grabbing their first elimination with 7 players left. So we'll be seeing what's going on. And going, like I said, in the 7th circle, that's going to cause some chaos, as we're already seeing a Kazu going to be able to have the high ground on the carry. We're going to be able to pop some shields, but guess what? Gets shot to the side, runs away
The
from
confidence
that situation.
of Keru to just throw the bubble shield and then instantly walk out of it and hit that shot is crazy to see.
And honestly, this is going to be a really tough final circle, being at Grim Gate.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to have some dashes.
Yeah, this is going to be dash dash revolution right here.
Have you ever seen that final Zero Builds clip where everyone has the Grim
Oh,
Gate
yeah, I think
dash?
so.
And it's like, it looks like gnats flying around in a circle.
We might
That's what
see
we're
it.
going to be seeing today.
We might see it here. Kazu's going to go ahead and get his dashes, but waiting in the wings are these other players. And like you said, Grim Gate being our final zone here. Grim Reaper sure to come out here on Friday the 13th. Who's it going to be? Baka must be feared, must be talked about.
Kiru, though, man, we cannot leave them out of the discussion.
Yeah,
7
eliminations and doing well throughout the rest of the tournament too. Only person besting him is the winner.
I know, and then being able to take down Hayden early, which is going to give them even more of an advantage over that 3rd place spot. That's going to put them in a very, very safe position. But Baka right now
And
in
if
the
you're-
best position. We talked about it.
If you're
High ground,
saying,
big
yeah, I was
win.
gonna say, if you're waiting and wanting to know where Baka is, just check the hills.
Check the rooftops.
Run to the hills.
Run to the rooftops, because they're just going to be able to chill there. And oh my goodness, that does not look good for Keru, being stuck in the storm, not able to find a way out. But Zafu going to be here.
Wow.
Takes down the Menace. 7 eliminations where they're going to end their run.
Yeah, they couldn't get into the storm quick enough and gets taken down by the storm, and also Kazu. Great stuff by Kazu to get Keru there.
They're going to have to move eventually in 10 more seconds, so they're going to just wait. And now top 5 situation. Hunt Dog takes out Slow, who was actually eliminated very early last round. So really great work for Slow, being able to survive this long, getting almost to that top 5 7-point additional.
And it's literally ending in the lake here. We got Carson's POV to end this one out. I like this spot.
There we go, and grab. That's such a huge grab too. I would open that Avenger chest even right after grab. I would have opened that Avenger chest, got the big shield that you usually get from it, and then grab that Flowberry Fizz. But going to be able to at least top themselves off a little bit more. They're going to be able to open one more chest. You forgot about the great chest that you should have opened, but it's fine. It's fine. You know, just trying to help out our buddy here at the arena.
Yeah.
Carson though, going to be able to. Ooh, try
Wow,
and
take
down.
shots at the King. The King can bleed. And talk about locked in. Carson Loyal really in the top 5, putting on points, wants to end in the money. He's gonna continue to take shots, but here comes an aggressor. And top 5 is not bad for your bachelor party.
And now we're already running it back. Baka versus Kazu is going to be able to dash the wrong way. But guess what? Looking rough, looking tough.
Got a
Kazu
little high
going
ground.
to go into the Porta Fort and try to heal themselves up, and so does Baka. They're going to take this opportunity, throw every single slack in the game.
Oh my god, he goes right through the Porta Fort like it's nothing, breaks through, and Kazu had a shot, but he just missed the last possible moment, and Baka gonna heal up quickly because he's got more work to do. Here comes Hunt Dog, hunting up a storm, looking like Duck Hunt out there.
Was Baka the flash with the way they just burst through that Porta Fort?
Crazy.
That was absolutely insane. Great usage of that grenade. Being able to say, hey, Porta Fort, no more. I'm going to be able to reposition myself, get the advantage, do what I need to. Baka now trying to grab another elimination in a really rough spot with a lot of corners that can end up very poorly for Baka, but going to be able to top themselves off, going to be able to use that Flowberry
And
Fizz.
look where we are. Flow Fliz takes it right up to the top of the leaderboard and the top of the building. Baka gonna reposition to the other side, seeing the map. Oh my gosh, I mean,
oh, beautiful.
I've already used Masterclass too many times, but the bubble shields are a great addition. Zafu trying to move into the zone, and he does, uses a dash.
Beautiful movement with the dash as well, being able to advantage that, saying, hey, I'm going to wait so I know Baka's not going to be looking at me, but then Baka gets the edge of the storm, uses the fort. Great move there.
Nobody's even shooting at each other, Pidgey. It is all trying to get the movement right now. The 2v1.
Oh, and Baka's just going to be able
Zafu's not going to make it out of the storm.
Baka with 3 victory royales in a row. Was just waiting for their victims to come out of the storm and says, hey, here's a cold for you. And it's going to be able to take them out of the round 3 in a row.
I mean, he's got the Spider-Man shirt on right now. He's looking like Peter Parker. He's got the sixth sense.
You know what? Taking down villains and being a menace on the streets, gonna be able to absolutely dominate this tournament so far. And I feel like potentially,
like I said, 3 in a row. You
with
could
elimination.
Yeah, you could take the 4th game off.
Yeah, it's not like what we saw.
I say order a chicken Alfredo maybe. Something yummy. Take the game off, you know, but
I mean, I'm telling you.
Because even if people win
well,
the day,
technically not. Remember
Karu's doing well. Yeah.
Took off the 4th game, one other tournament, and then we saw a competitor, Victor.
That's true.
Absolutely do a 16 crazy elimination
It just
round.
goes to show you. It just goes to show you what having a hold on your nerves can do, right? This kid just performed so amazingly at the World Cup. I mean, you know, I can see people being like, "Oh, 13th, that's 13th. It's not first. It's not second."
Against some of the best.
But these are
Fortnite
the best
in the world.
Fortnite players in the world. So he comes down here, back to Vegas, back to his hometown, and he absolutely shows out. I've seen him win these before, but I've never seen it this dominant, Pidgey.
Absolutely. And you really got to just admire the fast thinking, right? Especially on that final circle.
He said, where am I going? I'm going high ground like always.
Yeah, exactly. Saw the mountain, saw the edge of the storm and said, I'm going to take this risk. I'm going to fly through the sky, hopefully not get lasered. And then guess what? Put down the fort, get the high ground, laser the 2 that started fighting each other, didn't focus on Baka, who flew across the sky. And that was the play that gave him the victory. And it really just was fast thinking, plotting out your movements and saying, I'm going to go here, I'm going to have this advantage, and they're not going to be able to contest me because I'm already going to be on the side of the storm that's moving and grooving, and I'll be able to get myself that victory royale. Really great work from Baka, man.
3
You
in a
gotta
row.
just take note. You got to have the notepad out while you're watching.
I think, I want to say 3 is what our other competitor did who won 3 in a row, right? Or was it 4? I think someone spoiled 5 in a row, but Baka could be looking for the record right here. 5 in a row wins is possible. It's still in contention, and he's just got to make it happen.
He really does, and it is in his hands. And like you said, he could literally take the 4th game off, but I don't think he'll do that again.
No, why not?
I don't think so.
Why would you?
But the one time he did send the
That's
storm.
called throwing.
He sat in the storm and allowed Victor to absolutely dominate that tournament, but he's not here today. But you know who is?
The scores?
The Scores is here today, and Baka,
Wow.
21
And
points.
I mean, we're seeing Karu rack out when it comes to kills, but he just can't stop the 3 wins in a row. That's literally what he's up by.
Yeah, it really is that sort of brutality.
Gotta give a big shout out to Zafu. Made it into the top 10 without getting an elimination. Looking good. Looking good.
And now we're going to go down to that top 15. Guess what? 13,
And
12, 12,
Carson's
11.
in the money.
Let's go!
I could not ask for a better bachelor party.
It's 7th, man. It's 7th.
7th. Just continue to lock in, and we could see him move up the leaderboard even farther.
Oh, man. They truly can. Literally 4 points away from Kazu.
And
Kazu needs one bad game.
Scooty
Carson goes up there.
Mr. Scooty on the bubble once again. One elimination away from the top 15.
I mean, even looking down, how is Riley's Merkin all the way down there? That's crazy, actually.
No, that's Riley Merck too, right?
Oh.
That might be his dad.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's
Okay,
fair. That's
okay.
fair. I was like, there is not a chance.
Gotta be his dad.
They have been playing so well.
Shout out to his dad, man.
But honestly, really, really great stuff from these competitors. And like you saw with that leaderboard, you're still not out of it. 2 more rounds to go. You have one good round. You
What
go
a-
around, grab eliminations on eliminations on eliminations.
Yeah.
You're back in it.
Yeah.
Literally immediately,
Great.
you're back in the running.
Great lock-ins from round 3 for Zafu, Carson, and obviously Baka, who takes away another victory royale.
Yeah, Riley's Merkin is in 11th right now, so they're doing pretty good. Still almost basically on the bubble of potentially getting overtaken from some of these competitors, but we'll see what happens in this next round. But they have been playing extremely well. Joel Gaming, another competitor that we've seen kind of stumbling, kind of getting his footing down, but still doing really, really good work in the money so far. Still 2 more rounds to go.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I commentate a lot of Smash Bros throughout my life, probably like 20 years that I've been doing Smash Bros, and I'll tell you what, it's starting to get stale. But watching these kids come out here and shut it down week after week,
The difference is
we never know who's gonna win.
the difference is Fortnite's still getting updates. Smash Brother isn't. That's the unfortunate part.
Thanks,
We should've gotten-
Sakurai. You heard that? You're getting made fun of, Sakurai. How
I
you
don't
feel?
think he cares about my opinion, but I really do
Throwing
think
his
there
money in
should've
the air
been
right now.
one more character
One more.
pass.
One more.
One more. 5 more characters. He had it in him. He created
I'll let
Steve.
I would. I
He could have created
appreciate.
Steve 2.0.
I appreciate that he went on, vacation or whatever he did. But yeah, I think one more update would do wonders for the game.
Yeah,
for sure.
especially for how long it's been out now. That is a brutal battle to say the least in terms of trying to get into that. Everyone's already mastered it, but I swear he could have made Steve 2.0.
Nerf Sonic, nerf Steve.
There we go. Just one update, man, please.
Oh man, they're mad. They're like, talk about Fortnite.
No.
Well, I mean, we're taking.
When is Steve getting into Fortnite? That's my question.
That should happen.
Minecraft movie coming out.
Minecraft
Jack
movie.
Black
That might actually happen. Minecraft movie. Jack Black Steve might be in there. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a good time. We're here drinking our prime, having fun. We're at the top of the show. 2 more rounds to come your way, and Baka looks to be on top. I'm very scared for the other competitors. I mean, he looks just like Jason out there, and it's Friday the 13th.
I am absolutely petrified. I am scared for the other competitors who have to go back to back, trying to take the crown off of Baka's head, but then he goes, whoa!
Yeah, and it looks
Whoa!
like the only real spot that's up for grabs right now is like 3rd and 4th place, because Karu's doing a great job of getting those eliminations, finishing somewhere in the top 10 usually, and really putting on a show as far as eliminations go.
I mean, if Baka wasn't here, Karu would be in 1st place.
Yeah.
I mean, truly. I mean,
You can
you
see
don't
it there.
know potentially, like, especially with Hayden being right there. That is crazy.
So yeah,
25-32.
even up to 5. So as we start our game 4, ladies and gentlemen, these competitors have 2 games left to make a name for themselves here.
Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself, and we're going to be seeing Baka being able to put their name out into the world of Fortnite.
He's going restore reels. He's
He's
one
going
shot.
restore-
He's
Everyone
one shot.
Go!
He's one shot. He's one shot.
He's at Mount Olympus. He's on the roof. I'm just kidding. We're kidding. Do not
Oh,
go.
Ducky Monster though follows the call outs and find Nija.
Man, Ducky Monster also been a menace. We haven't talked about Ducky Monster enough in this tournament, because they have truly came out and been confident, been absolutely on point with their aim, and have done great things. The Big Dean Sama, though, I want to see more of. I want to see them actually do what they do best, catch someone off guard and land their shots. Because when they're off guard and they're looking 360 trying to figure out where Big Dean Sama is, he's winning those exchanges. But unfortunately, they just haven't been able to put themselves in that advantageous position to give themselves what they need to grab some elimination. So Big Dean Sama going to be ruined for them in these last 2 rounds.
Yep, 436 hanging out in the red line rig right now and just having a good old time. Nobody around him, able to loot freely. And that's what you want if you're an arena account, right?
Oh.
What did he do there? Didn't heal up?
No, he had a big shield and canceled it at 8. My heart is broken.
Ouch. But another person that knows how to put on the shield and has 2 big pots is Fear Baka.
Good.
Definitely one to fear.
Already has a loadout.
Yeah, I mean,
that you would not want to run into, which is crazy. But gotta drop the Sovereign, actually. Maybe I am completely wrong, and I do not know what is good in the game anymore.
Do you know what they used to, what the tagline of Sprint was back in the day?
The tagline?
Yeah, like how they said like sprint.
Oh, yeah! Oh.
Like, can you hear me now?
Oh, it was something like that. Actually, that's crazy. Oh my God, I completely forgot about that. They really don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
But what we do have is a 1v1 and sprint is trying to sprint their way out of this
sprinting,
situation.
that's for sure.
Out the window to the wall, we're going to be able to go around the corner. But guess what? Kira says no more ring around the rosy. Your ride ends here, and we're going to take you off, get you back home, and get you back to the main menu.
And that was pretty crazy. There were some bots around, and they could have had a different say into that fight. So, Karu taking out Sprint there, definitely sprinting his way to victory until then. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Karu today. Like we were saying, it's just so...
Sprint was not just another phone company.
No way. That's not good.
That one was not.
Can you hear me?
What was that? Man, I don't know.
Not
I'm
just
trying to look it up now.
Not
I'm
just
actually
another
so...
phone company is kind of mid.
You wonder why.
Oh, what is it? Is this a Chipotle?
Truly?
Bro is sitting in a Chipotle? I like that.
I don't. Let's use his bank account these days with Fortnite out.
Bro,
Sorry, Chipotle.
Bro, I ordered one the other day and it was massive.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know what I told
You gave him the little head nod, didn't you?
No, I ordered it from home.
Really?
Dude, it's never happened to me. I always get skinned.
Yeah, especially on online orders.
Dude,
but Ducky Monster grabs another elimination. But talking about Chipotle, right? That's actually crazy. I remember there was one time, literally, I ordered it online.
Yeah.
And it got it delivered. And it was literally like actually this big.
Yeah.
Like this big. I'm not even joking. And I
was the
actually
biggest-
called up the Chipotle and we were like, are you serious?
Yeah. I said,
They
bruh.
said, well, we'll come back in the store and we'll remake it for you. It was like maybe an inch or two bigger, but my God, I was actually.
You went to the store and had him re-roll the
Yes,
burrito?
yes. I was like, no way. That was how small it was. I'm like, this is not a Chipotle burrito. Okay.
That's hilarious.
All right. We're at 26 competitors left. As we're going to be getting to that 25 players like we talked about before.
Yeah.
3 additional points to their scores if they're able to make it to 25 players left.
And Baka is just farming, literally, looking for every single bit of damage that he can get and every single bit of loot.
Before going down to Ducky Monster, and Ducky Monster has been a monster. This round, 3 eliminations we're seeing so far, so they're going to have 6 points. And now Nintendo 64 account going to get shot from behind. Going to be able to jump up easily, going to try and maneuver themselves around these quarters and catch them off guard. And
it's close! It's going to be close!
Oh, no, they don't! Beastly is going down!
Getting hype on the stage as well. Such a close game, but 64 is actually doing work. Shout out Nintendo 64. Shout out that
really?
player.
Like getting saved on the brink of elimination.
Kazu takes out Ducky.
No! Man, I was so excited to see the Ducky victory royale. I'm not even gonna lie.
Ends up not all it's quacked up to be there.
No,
for
it's
Ducky.
not. Asked the wrong person about grapes at their lemonade stand, and the Kazu was running that lemonade stand and said, "Get out of here! Get out of here!"
Okay. Oh yeah, Debo definitely high on the list as well.
One of the UK competitors actually was able to take down one of the top US competitors. So guess what?
Swaggy in that Toronto jersey as well.
Oh, I think Toronto actually has some of the nicest jerseys on the market. Unironic.
Nothing beats that old school Raptor though.
It does not. It's so good. Such a good. That was like the only reason why I enjoyed watching them play, because especially on 2K.
Yeah.
I literally just liked it because their jerseys look so cool.
Fire jersey for sure.
But currently now,
Hayden taking out Death Dealer, gets peeled once again. Death Dealer having a rough game after the first 2.
Yeah, unfortunate indeed. I mean, they really got to try something new at the end of the day, saying, hey, going for those placements are not working out. You got to take the advantage, got to take the initiative. Like we talk about, I would say 95% of the time, if you are the aggressor, if you are playing the offensive game.
Okay, our other UK competitor here,
Leno,
Jay,
on the screen, coming all the way out from the UK and competing with us today, which is so beautiful and
appreciate
amazing.
you, man.
Really
that's
wonderful.
all we could ask for is some international talent.
It's amazing. Like, it just also shows like how far Fortnite reaches, man. It's such a big game. It brings so many people together.
Communities.
Truly.
I mean, it's made people's careers.
Amazing game, a very, very fun time. Especially no build, sorry. No build Andy in now.
We love a no build.
But Baka currently still, just like you said, sticking to the outskirts. playing it safe this round, not looking for any fights, not looking for the heat.
Hopefully,
Just going to be
hopefully
able
he's
to
got
play
some
it safe.
chicken tenders too, man.
Yeah, you know what? If I'm waiting this long for these circles to close, I am going to chow down to something.
You can't tell me you wouldn't. Fear Baka has absolutely shut it down today. Wins in game 1, wins in game 2, and we've only had 4 rounds so far, but win in game 3 as well. Coming from the World Cup, getting 13th place, gotta love it. This is our other UK player here, if I have to guess.
See what they can do. Right now, gonna be on the outskirts of the world, but I think if they hear something, we'll see what they can do onto this. I mean, honestly, and being 3 storms in, basically.
Oh, Harry Charter!
Eliminated themselves from fall damage.
I was so excited.
Oh man, but this is another UK player on the screen being able to show, hey, you know what, UK better. US, we'll see what happens in this one, but currently the loadout is not looking that good. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of gray weapons, and that's what you really get on these outskirt locations. Sometimes you'll find something really, really good, but majority of the time, you're gonna be grabbing those gray weapons, and it's not gonna be a good time. And Baka just switching out loadout after loadout after loadout. Had the purple sovereign, went down to the gatekeeper shotgun, feeling a little bit more comfortable on that one.
It's all business for Baka at this point, right? He's sitting in the money. He's
literally on the edge of the circle, just saying, I'm not going to risk it.
And every time well, he's risking something here. Let's see what the game plan is here.
Risk it for the biscuit, trying to grab at least a little bit better loot, but we'll be seeing Hunt Dog
bust out some bushes. Hunt Dog taking some shots.
Slow going down to Karu.
I was hoping it wasn't the bots that took him down, but yeah, Karu gets his second elimination on the board, and now is moving into position.
Checking those bushes like we talk about. If you're trying to camp in a bush,
look at this high ground. High ground, no more. Almost makes it to the top, but just gets his first 2 shots off.
Beautiful reload there, but guess what? They also have a grenade of their own. Gonna be able to fly over to the side, trying to figure out where did they go. Trying to shoot them out of the sky. Knight Joe, Blake Jr. running for their life, saying, I do not want my round to end so soon once again. Going to be able to slide down the map and try and live another day. Let's see if they will be able to, but right now it looks like they did successfully escape from Hunt Dog, but like their name, they do like to hunt. And they got that dog in them. Yeah, it smells that player just inches away from him. Doesn't know where he is right now though. So a good little match avoided there. I'm looking. I'm thinking maybe there's a possible 5-feed here. I don't know if Baka can lock in for 5 of these, but it would be, I think, a record. We'll see what happens. I think he is aiming for that, especially with how safe he's playing right now. He is literally going for that victory royale. If he doesn't get it, I think he'll probably be more aggressive in the 5th round, but right now, being right on the outskirts. Everybody else is going to do it. He might as well do it as well. And the difference of him doing it and other players doing it is he's also running around looting everything possible while he's doing that. Found 3 chests on that mountain right there, so that's pretty great. Hunt Dog. Once again, checking every single bush, hunting his prey. Ooh. Can he line this one? Can he line this one up though? All the way at Mount. Oh, he does hit 2 shots, 3 shots. That player's gonna fall. I think he's not gonna go. Gonna be able to have that gravity difference, or there is actually a zip line on the side, so they were able to do one more time. But like I said, Hunt Dog hunted him down from all the way to the desert, and now they're gonna still try and grab this elimination. I don't know what they're gonna do. Zafu! Oh, that might be Zafu. Done it. That might be Zafu's first elimination. That's maybe second even. Maybe 2. Oh my God, he's finally on the board. Zafu is so good at this game too. So that's what we're saying. We love him so much, and we're just rooting for him so much. It's like, man. And in my eyes, and in my heart, it's breaking whenever I see Zafu not being able to compete on the levels that we normally see him do. Yeah, I mean, we talked about it. He's 2 or 1 kills into this match, and that's the first start, right? Every great comeback starts with that first step. Also, we got to talk about Hunt Dog a little bit, man. He's such a talented competitor, especially in duos. Was doing work, yeah. And he was able to live towards those ending circles too, which really makes him a threat. Another person that has to lock in here. 2 more games remaining is Carson. In 7th place right now. The Bachelor is making their name known here at the HyperX Arena. So they got
that's the problem with calling it a bachelor party is he's actually getting married. So he's not a bachelor, but you know, it's his party.
It's almost there.
He can cry if he wants to.
We'll see what happens though. Will he be crying tears of joy or tears of sadness in this round? Because guess what? You've got to be able to get a few eliminations to keep your spot consistent. But right now, they're just trying to run around and see what they can find. But Riley's dad going down. Cool. And now Blake going to be able to find maybe another competitor across the map, trying to use that Monarch pistol to the maximum range possible.
Yeah, that
but
blue.
Unfortunately, I don't think that they're going to be able to line those shots up.
Yeah, that blue is looking a little mid right there. But still. A lot of these players just trying to get into that final circle. 18 players. I believe at 4 circles last time we were at like 13 players. So a lot of this has slowed down. Carson taking some shots. And Baka. I mean, what a great way. You know, you get taken out by #1 in the
that's the worst. Out of everyone in the arena you could have ran into, you said, you know who I'm going to run into first? The best player in the arena.
And I'm going to be his first kill as well.
Oh, my God. Oh, my heart. Breaking too many times. Someone got to put it back together, but Blake trying to put something together here. Misses a lot of shots. Got to aim for those headshots. Looking like majority body shots.
Pidgey Strat working out here. Boulder does work. Misses the second shotgun shot and goes down. 236.
You gotta scope in first and then go for the hip fire. Get those 2 shots back to back, and you will win a majority of those fights with that Sovereign shotgun. But unfortunately, this arena account was able to take him down.
Rough stuff.
Bark.
Bark.
We're gonna be seeing Hunt Dog unintentionally. It's saying bark. I didn't even look at the name.
No, that was Roof. Roof.
And now going to be able to also have a, guess what, vending machine. They can literally chill for right now for the time being. Not able to see how much gold they do have, but I would imagine it's going to be a little bit of something. And guess what? One of these arena guys also taking a note from the pros. Checks the bushes.
Double bubble. Once again, going to load up. See if he goes on the aggression here. Like that. Steps out. Keeps the heels going. He's going to go out.
Oh, what an absolute blunder.
Okay. The second one works, though. The first one was definitely a blunder. The second one gets him out, so he's thanking his lucky stars there on that arena account.
And then Joel, unfortunately, going to have to chase him down halfway across the map. Top 15 split brings us there. 5 additional points for these competitors. And now they're going to be in a pretty good spot if you're able to live this long, because it is tough for this Friday Frags, because people are searching. They are lurking.
They're lurking, that's
like
for sure.
We're seeing Joel right now trying to grab an elimination onto another competitor, but we'll see what happens. Will they be able to bring it to 2?
Okay, another person that we've talked about in the last couple games having a rough go here, making it to the top 15, has an elimination. This is definitely what you want. However, storms are coming, so might need to replace, and a lot of players around him too, so gotta be careful. Plenty of these competitors on the day doing wonders when it comes to having heals. I think it's one of the hardest things in Fortnite, especially when you're getting into a lot of these fights, and they're doing a great job of finding these fizzes, splashes, and having a fun time doing it. Spled, who fled the other fight, going to flee once again, find himself flying.
So they're going to have to use their only grenade that they had to get themselves out of that situation.
There's his aggressor right there too, so got to be careful.
Yeah, on site they have their villain, but we'll see what happens. Joel on Quack. Kazoo grabs the elimination onto one of the arena accounts, but Joel and Quack trying to see what they can do, and Carry grabs an elimination. 3 to their name. Takes out Nintendo 64 account. Going to be able to pop these shields and stay in the storm for the time being. Still only 1 tick till we get to that next storm. Then go to 2 tick.
He said, "This is my reward. I need to go get this out of the storm."
Honestly, I would have hit that cactus on the way out as well. Just top yourself off, especially with those cactuses heal 30.
Here we go. Let's see. No, nothing in that to top himself off either, but he's still healing up a little bit.
Oh, Baka takes down Hunt Dog from fall damage. So Hunt Dog, unfortunately, guess what? A huge misstep to end their round early.
Might have been on top of a tree or something and just got a couple shots on him. 11 players left. top 10 creeping us up on us ever so slightly. And speaking of which, got a little up-down situation. Karu just gonna make it into the zone.
And will they keep the zone though? That's the question.
Oh.
Troll on Quack grabs that elimination, and then gonna be able to grab some shields and heals, and otherwise, once again, another push strat that we have not seen work out. You cannot rely on the bushes to give you the protection you need. You gotta go out, you gotta grab the eliminations, you gotta fight, because guess what? If you're gonna try and camp in these bushes, these competitors know to check them, and you will take that first hit and you will lose the fight, because losing that overshield immediately without even getting a shot off, you're going to be in a bad spot. Once again, the bush strat just not working out.
And that's just not how you want to go out, right? You want to tell your friends, hey, I went to HyperX Arena, watch this, watch this VOD, look at me, and then they go to the VOD and it's you just sitting in the bush. Like,
oh, no.
You want to show up, you want to show out, and that is just a hard way to go out.
And as I say that, we got one of their top.
Hey, listen. This is, you know what? To me, this really makes it feel like he is one of those competitors that uses the builds to his advantage, and he's having a hard time here, but not so much in this round. Found the confidence.
And also got the sonar, too, being able to grab that medallion. Really, really good medallion there, the Emma Frost boss fight that you can grab, which just shows what's around you, being able to have that advantage, have that little bit extra help to give you what you need to get you going into this tournament. But a typical nerd going to get absolutely lasered down, so they're going to have to heal up and use basically the entire Flowberry
just
to get themselves going. Hayden going to try and stop the train. No, it's not GPA, but they're going to be able to try
but he
and
can't,
ride the train.
He can't get into the zone there, and but he's going to be taking some shots.
Oh, Baka lasers him down.
That's my house, he says.
And gonna be able to now see the absolute disaster that
I mean, this is a third party like I've never seen it before.
And Hayden's going to get eliminated to the storm potentially, but has 2 health packs and a dream.
It doesn't matter, he's got Baka watching, so once this bubble shield goes away.
But
no, he's doing his thing.
I really thought this was going to end a lot worse. There we
go.
All right, Hayden going to have to pop the bubble shield. Big D and Sama going to get taken down by Baka, being able to at least tag him. And guess what? Both of them fighting in the storm on a 5 tick for some reason.
Baka with the double kill, looking very easy for him. 5 eliminations.
Didn't do anything early game and says, you know what? I'll make my name known in the late game. And really finds 2 competitors in the worst spot possible on the train, going deeper into the storm, and then fights in the train. Baka now sees Riley's Merkin, who's playing extremely well, but will they be playing well?
Oh, Merkin hits some shots on him, and he doesn't really have a good angle, so he's going to have to back up. Baka just does a great job of getting his movement on and the heals. He has it all locked in at the moment. He did a bit of a 1v1, and Riley's Merkin, even though he hit a couple shots on Baka, doesn't matter, goes down. And V-Man says, and Baka says, thank you, V-Man, for dealing with my lightweight.
That is so unfortunate, but it's also a realization that you're not safe in these final circles. You cannot take that opportunity to heal yourself until you know you are safe. Especially when you see a competitor flying across the screen, going to the high ground mountain, you cannot just say, hey, I'm just gonna heal here with nothing around me to protect me and not think you're not gonna get shot at and realize what happened there.
Fizzes are good, but the splash is really being the key to Baka's victory here. And as he goes for another kill and gets it, Joel not looking like he's all quacked up to be, and now we have a 1v1 fight. Kazu, though, flies into the storm. He's going to have to fly back in, takes a little bit of damage. He gets a nice shot on Baka, another one, and now he wants to aggress. He wants to get behind this boulder, but a third party is going to step in. He's going to say, listen, bro, I got a date with Destiny now. Do not mess up my shot, but Baka's going to get that full heal with that Fizz.
Especially Zafu, who needs a victory royale so bad. They need that 10 points to work their way up the leaderboard and get themselves a little bit extra cash on this top 15 loadout. Remember, they were in 10th place overall, so we'll see what happens here. Kazu also trying to heal.
You know where you don't expect Baka to be? In this bush, right? Like, you think Baka's going to be flying around the map. He's just chilling. But
chilling like a villain for the time being.
3 players left. Once again, we find ourselves in another 1v1v1. Baka gonna kind of hang out towards the middle here.
Fly around the world and get to the edge of the storm. Take a little bit.
Oh, I don't like that though. That's not good. It hurts.
but Kazu gonna
It
fly
burns.
to the sky. Is that a bird? Is it a plane? Is it Superman? No, it's Kazu with
Oh
the
my gosh,
Port-a-Fort.
and lands in the 3-point stance like a superhero into the Port-a-Fort. Next level.
Superhero landing. Zafu currently having the high ground. Gonna be able to use that high ground to absolutely leave Kazu.
Oh!
Baka
2
wins.
health! 2 health! You can't go in the storm right now.
And they're going to actually be on the board. And Zafu does it. Ends the reign of terror. Baka not able to climb their way out of this grave. And Zafu's the one to deal the executioner's blow.
Yeah, we got Baka, Zafu. They're all buddies and friends. That wasn't a fist fight. That was about to break out.
Man.
He dapped him up. He said, good job, bro. That is crazy to see because bro is living at these crazy percents.
2 health.
5 health, 2 health.
You say this is the lowest we've ever seen Baka before. 2.
That's really where we've seen him.
Oh.
Shout out to
Prime
us.
Pidgey.
Shout out to us.
Use your Prime for me.
Yeah.
Finding my Pidgey, twitch.tv.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be seeing next week. I got a nice little merch coming in.
No.
Yeah.
I'm
But
gonna grab some
no,
Pidgey
actually,
merch.
Prime, go get some, go drink some, and get ready for round number 5.
Yeah, I mean, now is your time to lock in. We've seen amazing things. I've said lock in every round, but I'm telling you, if you're going to do it, it's going to be now. Round 5, Zafu stops the reign of terror, and like you said, gets that extra 10 points, moves himself up the leaderboard, and now is going to be a real threat for that top 3.
My goodness. I mean, I don't know if Zafu's going to be really a threat to the top 3, but we'll see when the scores come in.
Yeah.
He was very, very low on the leaderboard.
I told
but
you
it's gonna
math wasn't my good. Math's not my thing. But
he did get a really good.
if he gets another one.
a 13-point game, I do believe there. Being able to, that's going to be huge, especially for those competitors who didn't do too well, who maybe got 7-5 points, 8 additional points to work their way up the leaderboard, and we'll probably have those scores ready for you momentarily. But I honestly gotta say, really great work for Kazu, but unfortunately made a huge blunder to going down and not keeping that high ground where Zafu was, because that's where you really wanted to be.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I know we keep talking about it.
He had the high ground. He saw that the storm was about to go that way, but he kind of jumped the gun, like you said, and gets down
wanted
there.
to get Baka because he knew Baka was low and wanted to grab that elimination and then turn on Zafu somehow, some way.
Yeah,
But
Zafu lines up that
unfortunately-
shot when he's 2%. What are you going to do?
Yeah, you can't do anything if you're Baka in that situation, especially like in any single way. But we'll be seeing who's gonna grab the final Victory Royale crown right after this quick commercial break. Please stick with us for the final round of Friday Frags.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. You know, sometimes casters get a little break, but we're back with our round 5, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise. We don't got any more games after this. Is your final game to root for your champion here.
And we hear it in the crowd tonight. Everyone's energized. Everyone's been hyped. And literally the cheers that we heard at the final few top 3 finishes. It's been an amazing night here at the HyperX Arena. And I just want to shout out everyone in the crowd.
I'm seeing a lot of HyperX hoodies too. So shout out to everybody wearing a HyperX hoodie.
You're wearing the HyperX sweater right now, and I love it. It's one of my all-time favorites.
It's the one.
The designs are phenomenal. I don't think there's going to be a better gaming arena that has better merch.
Hey, if you don't think this is the best place in the world at this point, you're bugging.
Truly, actually. How could you even think that? But Niger right now trying to think about ways to get themselves back in this round. He didn't get the scores, so we're going to be seeing them at the end of this one. We don't know what the scores are.
I like it better that way.
Exactly, a little bit of a surprise.
A little bit of drama going into our game 5.
And then we're going to be seeing a little bit of maybe upsets, downsets, and otherwise.
Explain a downset to me. Is that like when you bump set, but it goes down?
Yeah, exactly. when you're lifted so heavy and then just let it go for a second. One round where you just
done that
play
before.
it a little bit safer.
Yeah, we honestly, this is like a safe round for a lot of people, but what a chest! Is that always there?
I guess so.
I don't like that chest.
That's kind of crazy.
Oh,
hey,
Carson locked in. Carson locked in for game 5. Doesn't know his score. Has to put as many points on the board as he can. On board with ESL Fort 31. Oh. Just shouting out our UK players right now.
FaZe Prentice currently on the screen.
FaZe Clan?
FaZe Clan.
FaZe Clan.
Hey.
360 no scope right now.
We'll see what they can do right now. But Blake Jr. also one of these competitors that have been playing extremely well. Just had some really unfortunate run-ins. They haven't been able to get those first shot offs, right? We know he can aim well. We know he can play well, but he just hasn't been able to really get those advantageous fights where he can get the drop on someone else.
Yeah, you gotta have the upper hand before you just go out looking like a chump. You wanna look like a champ out here. Kazu talked to his dad last tournament. Just loves coming down here to the HyperX Arena and does so well every time he is able to get his paws on the game.
Yeah, we'll see.
Wants you to sub to his YouTube, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Do it. Learn some good FORTNITE action. Kazu, wonderful, absolute wonderful competitor, wonderful person, but Karu currently trying to get themselves a little bit of distance.
Does Carson only try to pull up on the goats, man?
I think so. I'd say either bad luck or extreme confidence.
Oh, we got a shooting star here. Isn't that what Karu means?
Is it?
Does it mean star? I'm gonna have to work on my guess.
And now Beasley's gonna be here trying to drop down on the Beasley. And guess what? Kazu grabs their first elimination of this round, bringing us to 29 competitors left. And
it might be 29, just to say it. Here we go.
Okay. Oh, we got to wait right when that was about to happen. But guess what? Karu's gonna be dropping onto the arena account. No!
I mean, Karu is just doing such a good job of getting the eliminations today. Saw him into a 7, saw him into a 6. Shout out to everybody that came down to the arena tonight. No, you
Beautiful.
I know you could be anywhere else, but I mean, aren't you having fun?
I don't think there's a more fun place that you can be here in Las Vegas other than the arena. Buy some game time, get some great food, get the best customer service you can get. Truly, 10 out of 10 experience. But
this is
a 10 out of 10 experience. But they are now on life support.
And I ran so far away. Couldn't get away.
Oh man, let's see if he will be able to get away from this situation here. We're gonna be able to burst through and get stopped by a wall, window to the wall. We'll see if they're gonna be able to break down these walls.
This is the Santa right here. You stay on the chimney.
And then drop down, and then guess what? You are gonna get charged for entering and breaking in. And that's
not
what
the B&E, not the B&E.
Carson currently trying to see if they can
he got some shots on him though. Great angle from Karu, but he falls through.
And honestly, the problem here is that Carson has no ammo.
So
and there we go. Gonna grab a little bit more
Gets
shots.
himself a clip, but I
if
don't
they were
know.
able to use that tactical rifle
Frags.
and literally use that first and not just shotgun, I think we would have seen Karu actually get eliminated. It's a legendary.
Yeah.
So it would have shredded them, but unfortunately, Carson using the shotgun first caused them to lose their advantage, which would have given them such a good spot there. But
Great angle.
Baka
Great angle
playing
from the
around
bachelor
sky.
party. Baka looking to do work here. Walker, Texas Ranger, can he make it happen? Nyjah, the young gun, trying to step up to the king here.
Oh, and gonna go back.
Has to reload the
forth.
shotgun though. It's a possible. No, he's gonna have to get out. I like it. I like it.
Absolutely.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh. Baka says you absolutely poked the
Cow!
bear, and now you're going to reap the repercussions.
Look at the movement though.
Nyjah actually popped up.
Sheesh! Trying to hit the ninja.
Oh, and he's jumping around. He's literally.
I can
flying
hear him.
around, but
I
it's
can
not
hear him.
Gonna be enough.
I can hear him downstairs praying for his life.
Baka was just literally had to wait in the water and say, I'm going to aim my crosshair, wait for them to land in it, because eventually they will, and they were able to grab that one. Gonna be able to pop a bubble shield down, grab some more loot, and guess what? Kiru back up to top notch and has such a great loadout too. But guess what? The storm is coming, and they're gonna have to get out of this situation.
Yeah, Baka just loading gun complex, cock it and pull it. Easy stuff for him there.
Death Dealer gets eliminated by themselves, and the Ducky Monster goes down.
Oh, wow. Dude, hey, you can't park there. Whose car
It's a no parking zone. Hey man, you can't park here. We're gonna be here at 24 competitors left. Guess what? Guess what that means? 3 additional points.
Oh,
to
3
these
additional points.
competitors. So,
I did know that.
yes, yes, yes. You should know that by now, as many times
As we've said it. I don't listen to Osti.
Riley's dad is currently going to try and survive. Has the opportunity. Has the.
Oh, I like this. Riley's dad getting aggressive. Game 5.
Let's go. Let's do it.
He's reloading.
Oh, back-to-back shots.
Oh, it's so close.
But lands it. They're both looking like they're the same.
Goes over the hill just like his age. Oh!
Riley's dad goes down, and then Fort 36 does a Baka 5 HP and a victory.
Woo! Nice job there to clutch that one.
All he had to do was switch his weapon. He would have been 5.
He heard my age joke and just passed away.
Oh man, great work though. Great work for these 2 players, but will it be better work to
Who
try and
is
turn
shooting
this
at
situation
me?
around?
Typical nerd. No heals. Okay, has
Here we go.
heals.
Here we go. Here we go. What? No,
Wait,
do not.
wait. Don't shoot your cover. Drops the heal. Only. Oh, has to cancel the heal. Oh! Get rolled, UK. Hey, oh, I don't know any UK. I don't know any UK.
Now you just offended me.
Ole.
Entire UK fan base
I
is
don't know.
left.
I gotta watch an England game or something.
Oh my God! Great work though.
Yeah.
Wow, what a turnaround.
Yeah,
I
got
literally thought it was
just
done
the
for him.
smallest bit of shields into the cancel into destruction.
I really was doubting him, and I shouldn't have. Great work.
Shout out.
Great work.
Put in the United Kingdom. Beautiful job there.
Wow. I am very, very impressed going into this one. We'll see what happens though. Will they be able to keep that momentum going? As everything comes down to momentum, as we've seen time and time again, especially when it comes to confidence and saying, "Hey, I want to fight. I can win some more. Let's get right back into it." That's the fun part. Currently, on to Kazu, top tier competitor. Been playing well, but
Not well enough.
Great.
Yeah.
But will still is here with 2 eliminations, which is all I can ask for. That's why I say if you get 2 eliminations, you're already basically grabbing another top 25, and that you're good to go. You already have a little bit of a cushion to give yourself a little bit of a boost up the leaderboard. Hunt dog, grabbing. Arena count 36. Gonna grab that elimination. Hunt dog.
I
another
believe
competitor that I wanna see
Kazu-
grab a victory royale.
Yeah, I believe Kazu here's his player, but I'm not sure. ESL accounts getting just absolutely worked.
Yeah, 24. You know what's funnier than 24?
25.
Hey.
25. I can't.
You tried. It's too late. Should have done it when we started the broadcast, you know? But Kazu going to be here. Going to try and maneuver themselves, see what they can do. Heard some tippy
Yeah,
footsteps.
hearing something. I think he heard him breaking the chest here, and now he's just trying to aggress, but doesn't know which way would be the best. Gonna probably do a B&E here.
Oh,
tricky.
25. Going to be able to grab the elimination on the tricky Bonobo, and then Karu takes down Harry Trotter. Harry Trotter grabbing another good placement technically with that 3 additional points, but still would have been great to grab that 5 additional points, grabbing that top 15 finish.
Keeping his eye on the prize is Kazu though, and he's gonna try to not only get into the zone, but take somebody down with him. Sprinting once again. Nice reposition, gonna go for the 180 under the bridge here. Got it.
Oh, yeah, the gatekeeper does not go that far, unfortunately, but gonna be able to use
Sheesh.
flies through the sky. Kazu with the AUG, name a better duo. Absolutely lasers sprint there, and gonna be able to go up to 3 eliminations.
Can't sprint away from me, and Kazu's gonna at least try to get into the zone here. 24 has 3 eliminations, but now is matched with someone a little bit out of his zone here. Yeah, gonna get back into the zone, but yeah, just makes the right move. Karu moving at exactly the right time that he needed to there. Just waited. I mean, you could just sit in that bubble forever until it goes away. So Karu doing a great job of not only playing in the zone, but
man, really being confident, playing aggressive, like we talked about. If you're going to be on the offensive, you're going to win.
Over the movie theater, in the sky.
Lagging a little bit behind on those shots. You got to be able to shoot in front of them, lead the shot, and you'll be able to land some good damage onto these competitors. But guess what? We're going to be going over to Grimgate, which just means dashes galore.
Dashing through the river.
To the Zeus's way.
Yeah.
And we got Kratos here.
Zeus!
Bring him back to the
Baka looking like Zeus this entire tournament. Doesn't go 5 for 5. Loses last game just by 1 kill.
Top 15. Remember, that means 5 additional points, which means Baka at 8 additional. But we can only assume that he's basically locked in the first place. Yeah. I mean, with that 20-point victory, that did not go anywhere.
Yeah, I went down to the stage, talked to Zafu a little bit, congratulated on his win, and Baka just looks locked in. So,
I mean, it is one of those performances of a lifetime, in my opinion. We'll see if that momentum is going to continue, because next week, more zero builds, baby!
Yes.
But we have more zero builds coming up next Friday. So if you're already here, you're already competing, or if you're staying a long time in Vegas, try your hand again at some zero builds next Friday. Another $1,500 prize pool here only at the HyperX Arena. Nowhere else will you be getting that kind of prize pool. So guess what? Be here or be square.
Yeah, true. And if you're, charting your flight back to UK, think again.
Guess what? Say, hey, you know what? I could actually make $290.
That was kind of fun. I could pay for my flight.
There we go.
I don't know. I don't know what a flight to UK costs. It's not 300 though.
Oh man. Hayden's gonna be here trying to jump through the bushes, try and get around and get to where he's going, which is gonna be a pretty good placement where he was at 4th place, but had a pretty bad rough last round placement.
Yeah.
But still, Hayden playing extremely well, was up in that top 5 running. Will they still be there? They gotta get some eliminations if they want to be there.
Yeah, and Zafu getting those extra 13 points in the last game. It's gonna shoot him up. Like I said, I'm glad we didn't look at the scores, because the drama is about to ensue. Our top 10 coming up soon. Let's see how it goes. This 5th storm is really gonna determine, once again, Restored Reels just being a place of action. And no, we're gonna move west, back to the river. Take me to the river.
I don't.
Hunt Dog hiding, even out of game.
Hiding from the cameras even, but Carson also living this far, which is just going to be, I think they're confirmed in the money. So
yeah,
I think so. Use that money on this trip. But Riley's working, going down to Kazu. Going to end their run here, 13 players left.
Riley and his dad doing so amazing today. What a great father-son duo. Would love to have seen them in the duos last week. Maybe they were.
Maybe.
I think they were.
But Carson working around, here's some footsteps, gonna be able to do.
You could hear a pin drop in the arena right now.
Still nothing happened. No. I thought they'd be able to. Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Got the avatar emo coming, so it's gonna be able to activate the avatar mode. But
gotta lock in. Gotta really lock into avatar state here for Carson. He's so close to winning himself some birthday money. Sorry, some bachelor money.
Yeah, that's true. He was already in the money. He was kind of close, but like he's still.
You just want to put it your best foot forward here in this last game. So as we see that happening, and I mean, great skins as well. I mean, this being one of the skins that you can, this is like an OG Fortnite skin.
We've been here a while.
Type stuff.
But Joel currently going to be able to put down a 4-4, give themselves some protection against someone who you do not want to be contesting
gosh, barely sticks his head out an inch and Baka just starts wrecking house. I mean, there's not another person. If I had to go onto the betting tables right now for free, I could take Baka.
I mean,
you would win $1 if you said he was gonna win this
what
match.
I love about Baka right now is that he knows when he cracks the shields, he has such a big advantage. And I've been reinforcing that statement time and time again, where a lot of competitors might run away, go away from these situations where they really have an elimination in their hands, in their grasp.
Right
They'd rather run away and say, I just don't want to get eliminated.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like when you know when you break someone's shield, you know you're gonna win it. But
just like that, and
Baka
he uses the dash to not fly out of the map. Also, Baka doing a great job.
And truly, at the end of the day, the Gatekeeper shotgun being modded to have additional bullets have given Baka a new ray of confidence even when I think about it.
And Karu uses the fizz to try to get to the roof, but it's just a little bit too much. And Zafu sees him fly out the top. Zafu now being tagged is gonna heal. Both of them gonna go for the heal.
A top competitor and a hard place.
Yeah.
And that is just not where you want to be right now if you're Karu. But they're going to be able to use one more grenade, get away, and guess what? Baka finds an arena account.
I mean, he is literally Jason Voorhees today on Friday the 13th.
Kazu grabs an elimination on the Hunt Dog. We're down to our top 8 situation. Top 7. Hayden is going to get eliminated by Baka. 8 eliminations on the board. I will give $1 to whoever can take
you got $1 on you?
Please.
One health and a dream, and he's gonna get taken out
by the storm. Don't even got to do much there.
Yeah, Kazu. I mean, he still hit the shot.
Yeah,
but yeah, the storm was gonna get him anyways.
I would be grooving if I was Baka too. Pop out every emote in the inventory right now, buddy. There we go. That's what I like to think. There you go. Yeah, you deserve it, man. You deserve it. You truly do.
6 players remaining in our final game.
I was like, it's Baka again? Just kidding. It's Zafu with the
same skin.
But Zafu currently
seems to be a bit of a meta skin here.
There you go. It is. The superior.
I can't see anything.
Those grays blending in with the other grays, blending in with the other colors. But right now we got Kazu is on actually.
Kazu on life support. Yeah. Split though can't seem to get past this tree.
The tree has saved Kazu's life. You got to tap up the tree at that point.
Yeah, thank you, tree.
Oh man, Split gonna be able to heal themselves back up, try and get themselves in a good spot.
Oh,
Fallout. Guess what? They're an Emmy award-winning show now.
That was a great show.
Fantastic show. Very, very fun.
Great watch.
Check it out, please do. It's a very, very fun watch.
Great watch.
If you're of age, of course.
Twisted turns.
But Split gonna be here and not be in square. See Kazu trying to find whatever
6
they can.
eliminations for Kaz right now.
And they really got to do some moon because they're going to be looking rough, especially now with these shots coming out from across the map.
Yeah, talk about an LOS. That line of sight was down the street.
That was literally down the street, around the corner, and into the gas station parking lot.
Yeah.
Literally landing a shot from who knows where.
I think that was Zafu. I'm not sure.
It was. It really, really was. That was crazy. But right now, we'll see what Kazu can do. Has a lot of mobility, which is really good. Being able to reposition yourself across the map.
Has everything he needs, honestly.
Not really, but yes, technically.
Need more heal.
Yeah, that is the name of the game. Need more heal night. But Split going to have to use their final...
Oh, I like that. I like that.
The sad face.
Don't peek. Peek with the sad face.
I love it. That's so funny.
Hilarious.
Oh, Fear Baka takes down Karu.
Oh, and Karu's game ends here. He's going to have to let the chips lay where they may. This might be the most important. Okay, he's going to get out.
Yeah,
I kind of liked it.
But they would have gotten their toes.
If I can't get them, they can't get me.
And that is, I think they would have been able to just go down, get the toes.
And once again, we talk about how important it is to be high ground, how hard it is to get into the zone. Zafu is both right now. In the zone, in the high ground.
But guess what they're not? On the board with eliminations.
True.
That is true.
Carson,
it's tough out here. Being able to
still in the game.
Man, let's go.
I literally went to this.
7 points. I want to see where they end up.
I could tell all my homies I went to this guy's bachelor party if he wins.
Oh, Kazu takes down Split, though. That's going to be another elimination.
Yeah,
they are absolutely loaded on those right now.
4 competitors remaining, and we can go to...
The bank.
Yeah, the bank.
There we go.
We're going to the bank.
We're going to the bank. We're going to be able to have some money, but Kazu got it looking really, really
Oh,
rough.
the third party, though.
Not.
Here comes the 3P. I think he got a little bit of health. And Baka still
Taunting on him.
just enjoying the win. 10 eliminations in your final game.
A victory royale, which could potentially be another victory royale on top of the victory royale.
But you know what would be even cooler if I went to my bachelor party and I got a victory royale.
I believe, and honestly,
Changes, and he's gonna change his name to Royale instead of Loyale.
Oh, there we go. But right now we're seeing Zafu still keeping to that high ground, hearing those walls break, so they know exactly where some of these players are. But guess what? That's gonna be Carson trying to make a little line of sight there. Baka gonna be jumping up top, throws some shots,
Listen.
some EMP grenades up, trying to shred Zafu's shield.
Listen,
right
this
now, Zafu
is
throws down a forward.
this is Baka versus Zafu, but the person that could make spoiler to it is Carson here. Carson Royale has been activated. I hope we see it.
Now we're gonna be seeing Baka get a little bit damage. Carson, where did he go?
Gonna lock in.
Self-eliminated himself.
Don't
share this bond, buddy.
Don't
do it.
Gonna lock in. I hope you had a good time, buddy. We appreciate you for coming. I'm pretty sure you finished in the money. Congratulations for that. Zafu
looking to grab
it. Can he get the right aim? He does. He gets one shot, but is Baka gonna break his ankles?
Yeah, especially being here at Grim Gate. Guess what? You're gonna be down.
He doesn't have any heals.
He's got no heals. He's got no mana.
He's got no mana.
But we're gonna be seeing Zafu trying.
The circle is getting small. He is able to get one heal off.
This is still anyone's game to be had.
I love how Zafu is keeping high ground in this situation. Zips to the top, 360, 180. Where's FaZe Clan? Zafu's looking to join. Oh, but Baka!
The sky from the border fort, but it's not enough. Zafu, the back-to-back victory royales, gonna be able to climb up the leaderboard and grab some juicy points and some big money.
And Zafu gets taken out game 1, has a rough game 2, brings it back all the way into having a good game 3, into winning 2 back-to-back royales, and I have to think that solidifies his second place, if not third.
Absolutely. The back-to-back is going to skyrocket him up the leaderboard. Granted, not having many eliminations, but it's still those 10 points, which is going to be a big game-changing difference. But then you got to think about the competitors who grab those 7 points, which that's only 3 additional points if you're trying to battle it out on the leaderboard.
Yeah.
So you got to think about that as well, with Zafu just trying to stick to the high ground and say, hey, I'm gonna clutch up in the very end like we know him to do, and he's done a great job doing that, but will that be enough points to get him that top 3, top 5 finish?
Hey, listen, man, thank you to everybody that came out, moms, dads, uncles, aunts, sisters, brothers. Thank you guys for pulling up to the HyperX Arena.
All the love to you guys, the American love. Sorry, UK.
USA, USA, USA. Just because I don't know once I get a UK chant, you guys are on it. But big shout out to everybody that came down to the arena. If you make sure to talk to the guy with the microphone, not me, them down there to get your prizing. And yeah, I mean, we got a bachelor party. This was just an absolute.
There they are.
This was just a great event. Carson Royale absolutely showing out.
Doing great work, gonna get paid out. Remember to talk to the person with the mic. If you don't know where to go, ask one of the employees here.
Yeah.
They'll direct you to the person to get paid out, to get signed up, to get paid out. If you don't go to that person, you're not getting money.
Yeah, we need our money for tonight. I know that. Hands are warm. You can see them. You can see them ready to have a great night. And there are the scores.
Oh my God. side.
There are the scores. Zafu.
Baka.
Zafu wins 2 in a row. It's not enough to get him into the top 3. Baka almost drops a hundo.
38 points.
86 the Baka. 86 the Baka.
Oh my God. Big round of applause for Baka, man.
And
Coming out and performing right after a huge performance at the World Cup.
Carson finishing in our top 10 in 9th place.
Look how close he was to 7th.
I mean,
Lost it at the very end.
7th, 6th, 5th, all of them within 1 or 2 points. It's just a great tournament. You couldn't ask for more.
Mr. Scooty right on the brink as
No,
points
Scooty!
away.
I know Scooty is coming to Sunday, though, so if you want to have fun like Mr. Scooty, come on down to our Sunday showcase.
And remember, there's Mario Kart tomorrow.
Yep.
So if you're sticking around for the weekend, you can compete in some Mario Kart. Top 12 gets paid out. $700 prize pool for that bad boy. I'll be commentating that as well. Amazing community. The Mario Kart scene is popping off. We've had one of the biggest tournaments of the year, $5,000 prize pool in Atlanta just this year. But it's just the competitive Mario Kart scene is fantastic, amazing. So if you want to test your hand in some Mario Kart tomorrow, Saturday night.
Oh, yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you were on this top 15 list, you can see them in the back. Make sure you go on over to, let's just say the stage, and we need a picture, y'all.
Yeah, we got to get a picture.
We need to
of
get
all
a
your
pic.
Beautiful faces, get you going, and get you. Guess what? Posted
Paid.
on the HyperX arena.
Get you posted and paid, ladies and
Let's
gentlemen.
go. Let's go. Top 15. Go to the middle of the arena. Get
16.
yourself
You
a
know
nice
what?
pic.
16. You pull up too. I don't care.
You were right there.
You were right
You
there.
were right there. But not Mr. Scooty.
Yeah, Mr. Scooty.
But,
Back to home.
but top 15. If you do see your name, go to the middle of the arena. Go on stage.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get a picture of you guys all together, looking fresh, looking amazing, and looking.
And Baka,
fantastic.
you get right in the front, buddy.
Right, literally.
What an
stand on
ama-
someone's shoulder.
What
Stand on
an
Teru's
amazing,
shoulders. I'm sorry.
what an amazing performance from Baka, dropping 86 points, 3 royales. I mean, just next level maneuvers.
Back-to-back royales, and then guess what? Zafu climbing their way to 4th place with that back-to-back victory royale.
And
It just shows-
Karu solid throughout the day, but would have had to triple his points in order to beat Baka.
Ridiculous.
Crazy.
But honestly, really great work overall for these competitors. It's truly one of the most entertaining Friday Frags that we've had in a minute. Even though Baka had a dominating performance, everyone was aggressive, was going for the points, going for the eliminations, and doing what they can. And unfortunately, we're still not getting the top 15 on the stage.
Yeah. Hey, you guys weren't listening to us the whole time? Come
No,
on.
they don't. They don't like us.
Hey, top 15. Hold hands.
There we go. Top 15, you're going to get paid out on the top of everything.
Yeah.
On top of everything, guess what? You're going home with some cash moolah.
Moolah, money, baby.
But honestly, a great event it has
So
been.
we're looking at dubs next week, or are we looking at back to same thing, same time?
Zero build,
Same thing, same time.
$1,500 prize pool every single week. Next Friday, be here or be square. Bring your friends, bring everyone. But we got the competitors on the stage. They're currently getting told, hey, get
hold
lined up.
hands.
They're going to be getting lined up, getting their pictures taken, looking fresh, looking amazing.
You look fresh and amazing today, too, man. I had a
You
great
too,
time
you
casting
too.
with you,
Yeah,
bro.
absolutely.
Make sure you guys go follow Pidgey.
Hey, absolutely. I've been streaming every single night, 10:30 p.m.
Boom.
Pacific Standard Time. Every single night, just been chilling.
You gonna do
playing
it
some
tonight?
Black Myth, Wukong. No, unfortunately.
You got a long week ahead of you, man.
I do.
If you guys are a HyperX fan, look for Pidgey. He's going to be doing the gauntlet, honestly. He's going to be doing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so look for him.
I'm excited. It's going to be a great weekend of events. Literally anytime this arena's busy, I am smiling. I am happy to always be bringing the hype, bringing the excitement. And Nick, you have done an amazing job as well, being able to keep up with this top-tier competitive gameplay, because sometimes I'm tongue-twisting myself into a corner.
These guys are tongue-twisting with their gameplay, for sure.
Oh, look at this. It's
oh,
beautiful.
can we get a shot of that? Can we get a shot of that?
Put it on the stream.
Not me. Yeah. Captain Baka got Karu up there. And look at the young guns in the front.
I love it.
That is beautiful to see.
And everyone has their cameras out, taking their own pictures. But
that's why we do it right there.
That is why we do it. But that's going to do it for us tonight. Remember, next Friday, same time, Zero Builds. guess what? $1,500 prize pool tomorrow. Mario Kart, be there. It's an extremely fun event. $700 prize pool. Top 12 gets paid out there. And then Sunday, Arena Showcase. All the tournaments are free. Be there. Just have a great time. But that'll do it for me. Any last thoughts, Nick?
Come to Sunday. It's going to be the funnest thing that the arena has. It's free to join, and Scooty will beat you at rock, paper, scissors.
True. I'm looking forward to that. Thank you all for watching. See you next week for the next Friday Frags.